FM yo. Utie oha echi bonkno. Utie oha echi bonkno. Needs FM. ASEM YIDIKA Needs FM yo. Utie oha echi bonkno. Utie oha echi bonkno. Needs FM yo. Needs FM yo. Utie oha echi bonkno. Needs FM.
Hey, awesome.
Needs FM yo.
Hey, man, I want some. Temperature, man. How many? Anyamaza. Hey, Asasi. Anyamaza. No Anyamaza. Asasi gorira. Inti. Somo. Namusumusumina yafumu amenia. Ghana. Asama tuza. Hera. Yankano kwa yenjumem na yefye yina. Katlana gene gaye Sangane Papa Matuza Onyamele Matuza Kokonyo Matuza Religious leaders Sawanya Hono Peyo
Needs FM yo. Utie oha echi bonkno.
The best station in the capital. Needs FM.
Yenso Bonini Nasi Yenye Kukume Mengo Yakuwanda Sikrum For up and you for one mirror Marijuana Coca for one mirror Yenso Bonini Nasi I don't know my Pakasapa, pa odo, pa jumpa, mawunia, mawunia, na wakin maniara. Oh, Ghana, Edwin, oh.
Needs FM
Soja, amen, from paying for. Can I ain't a doing now? I won't say, oh, can I bear? Free, amen. Nancy, you meant it, say, you're free. Or Sunday, I had one, sir. But Mr. Police, teacher, oh, me, I want me, on your crab,
Need FM yo. Uti oha echi ponkono. Need FM.
I am more many. Ghana yenye bedako. Ghana yenye someday. Lawyers, musicians, grateful. I say when the man can. Oh, Baba, I am more. Ghana, I'm trying. Businessman.
Uti oha echi ponkono. Need FM.
Bonsam, in pajama. Hey, where I want some, bonsam, in pajama. How many? Anyamaza. Hey,
Uti oha echi ponkono.
no Yamaza. Assassin, inti, some Mina, from Armenia. Ghana, Asamatuza,
Need FM yo.
Na yefe na Congo ae Katana gene gae Sangane papa matuza Onyamele matuza Kokonyo matuza Religious leaders Sawanya wana peyo
Need FM yo. Uti oha echi ponkono.
The best station in the capital. Need FM.
Yenso bonini nasi yenye kukume Engo ya kuwanda sikumu For up in your foot, one mirror. Marijuana cock for one mirror. Yenso bonini nasi I don't know where my Pakasapa, pa odo, pa jumpa, mawunia, mawunia, na watching bani diara. Oh, Ghana, Edwin, oh, the catch out I am for Korean, I am from Pudano. Doctor, Ama, Soja, oh, amen, from paying for. Ghana ain't a doing now, I won't say, oh, Ghana bear, free, amen now. Nancy, you meant it, say you're free, or Sunday, I had one, sir. But Mr. Police, teacher, oh, me, I want Ghana, Bumbo, can see on your crab, I'm for, I am more many. Ghana yenye bedako. Ghana yenye someday. Lawyers, musicians, grateful. I say when the man can. Oh, Baba, I am more. Ghana, I'm trying. Businessman, no.
Need FM yo.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good. Good morning. Sauda dantuomu. Sauda bamba so. Sauda kemu. Sauda den ya plaster huo. Ni ayem plaster huo. Sauda chese baby biada ude biada. Yeina ade achie yo.
Trasisio. Uda bonsansio. Uda tademo. Uda benchisio. Usi abonsan. Yeina ade achie no. Trasisio. Uda bonsansio. Uda tademo. Uda benchisio. Usi abonsan. Yeina ade achie no.
Ampa yeina ade achi yen. Yede otwade ampa Onyankopon ase se nnenso yete ye ho ene ye ne. Chese enne eye memene da the 13th day of September. The bababafo no afe na ahya ase 2025 until the first month of the bus. The September, October, November, December. Eti babafo no just the first month of the bus. Na just you September there. Now we are the correct month. The correct month. Papa. Just every January BC September there. Na say oh no we original. You wafinum ni ya wafinum. It's original nkasa. The September bonfo ina hooray oh say yeah. Yes ye jemu a just September for no dosun. Iye papa. Esan se December no enije nkoa bronya we for on the first na we said de ntenumu ena papa no maame. Just ejuma ombaye no eno ho a resource na ebenya ewo September the September for a meka ho minuanum bebre su ka ho just bosumi mu e free the 1st of September ekosi the 30th of September obia yemo awoda pa just a happy birthday to bibiada or September born what you say me was September for me as my children. Me assume ye September. Me wonamfo bebre o me September 4. Oh, enti September 4 busumi ye busumi. Na me media na 28 September. Besi Sunday. Ese kosiada be ne na awotwe ene besie. Enti ma location no na wa baby. Ye na big, very very big. This is adena a big o. I need 100.9 FM sunye. ASEM YIDIKA. ASEM YIDIKA. Na OPANIN KWADWO ODAME ADDO. Na no pay me ne me pamfo. Yatena se a ye de ebremo. Juliana Obeng ejina mechi. Saaso na Francis Okokroko ejina mechi. Kwesi Abuaji the darling boy. Ose waba ojina mechi. Anope Father Dexin na nso ejina yechi. Chese ye chesenya iya de ehu gro krakrakra no pay ye ba be gro ankasa esan sensemu edika no edosu ye omemu nsemu a na wotwi mu epiepie edosu papa de dika ankasa ebi ho a wote ye anso wanti ne ye ebi o wanya nkyeremu bia ebi o wanti kra wonte ye wate ase ye de bebrɛw na osuwati bi we hu asem no ne puma sibre nti anope no chese ya krado ankasa na ye ba besom wo my Ghana ba nanso ye wemfi ye motivational poem ye wemfi ye beka saa so na Kinsak ono so o motivational song ye bebo amaw ne da hye unkuran wate ase enti enwum no ye ba ye de poem no so atoso
Utie oha echi punk no Needs FM. Utie Oha Exi Ponkno.
Needs FM.
I start my day with a glass of this way tea. That's why I listen to Neat FM 100.9.
no ya o wia no ho boko abie puno no sa no ya o de go tutu Neat FM.
Neat FM Nyo.
Yeah.
Utie Oha Exi Ponkno.
Benkwa wunti uni ejuma odi obika tigana beda ne musempi eniyema bebe ne da beni susu bututu go butoma empty waton paboa wabo by day what try eyiase empty still a mama ne bedidi aje wo kwosre bo hia be gu weni mu ase wakọ obofo akọhu obinim opambo ho bukuma ase unya kura nka bo benya moti obi ma na akọkọhwe mpo ase eha ho enye monko na de hia untimi ate ase bebi abobi gi ne ntuma figu ye hwa na go bi be fine emfa weni ntutu go ni pebe to na biase na wo pena bo bae Mosi, Udru, Eponado Pena Pomane Kasai, Usikini Jones, so can a dime bank crown a one to as when the Upian in the Pias can fire. Would I sotias a dear, would I say the Nim Modache, Sisica Beton Simua Minia, and Fahuni Baby Ashase, Tikawakomani to him, Yamenem Random Repa, Boko will go to Jenny Wim, Bissika Casana me Penqua, we had victory, so you must already be an Ayatiasempa, insane you man one did baby on a Fabo Homa Yanko officer. Fahosa was off never go subempa. Yeah. What else? Adwin pain that was so pie, your boss up and crowunti, Uni Ejuma, Udi Ubika, Tigana beda ne musempi, and Yema Bibine that when you subutu to go to my empty, what on Pabua, wabo by day, what try eyiase empty, still a money bedidi aje wo kwosre bo hia be gu weni mu ase, wakọ obofo akọhu obinim, opambo ho bukumase, unya kura nka bo benya moti obi ma na
Utie Oha Exi Ponkno.
na de hia untimi ate ase, bebi abobi gi ne ntuma figu ye hwa na go bi be fine, emfa weni ntutu go ni pebe to na biase na wo pena bo bae. Mosi, Udru, Eponado Pena Pomane Kasai, Usikini Jones, so can a dime bank crown a one to as when the Upian in the Pias can fire. Would I sotias a dear, would I say the Nim Modache, Sisica Beton Simua Minia, and Fahuni Baby Ashase, Tikawakomani to him, Yamenem Random Repa, Boko will go to Jenny Wim, Bissika Casana me Penqua, we had victory, so you must already be an Ayatiasempa, insane you man one did baby on a Fabo Homa Yanko officer. Fahosa was off never go subempa. Yeah. What else?
Neat FM Nyo. Utie Oha Exi Ponkno. Neat FM Nyo.
Ose enya wo nko na ade ehia. What you say enya wo nko na de ehia na mom pim ko wanim na ebesi uye. What you say emfa enema bi hihye wo ho se wo kwa ha na ukojiwe na ukojiwe say be focused. Now yenso yen motivational poem ya de boy bra na say ye be recite na deni de na akaka ye no se wo kaya yenko usu ande your first time no ubetumi a record na wo de atu kotodwem na aboaboa enti broni say one go. It is a lesson you should heed. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then your courage should appear. For if you persevere, you will conquer. Never fear. Try again. Esimbio. I say it is a lesson you should heed. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then your courage should appear. For if you persevere, you will conquer. Never fear. Try again. Oh, the bia me kase abrabon sa netie wo bema obeti ahwe ese osan sorry obeti ahwe besan sorry tina say the downfall of a man is not the end of his life what you say abrabo no sa netie sa na bi mu akwa mende o my successful nti usu pim ko wanim be bold nyakukudro no fears tese jina wanamu na pim na ebeye uye ebesi uye ensuro because refusal to take a risk is a risk by itself what you say obesu so betu anamon bi we dey mean 5 years time na me tu sa anamon da bi o tuninde yes there's no time Kofi Kinato say time no day nti ade bi epede ye no start today what you say nti time no day be bold to anamono say I'm just successful mpa na say when you experience what you say nti nyakukudro be bold yenso ye motivational poem ene insam kakra e dey maw na wo so dey abo ontoma no na dey na kakao na dey asum we afei trending stories.
FM.
Na wachimu na beto dwa Electricity Company of Ghana ECG se omo de asem ya beto dwa omo asem ni san ya omo se omo de omo hwehwe se yenyina mkane ano omo adwim no tese omo nkrata mu omo wurewure mu omo hwehwe mu nyina no omo pa che omo hia 225% increase se PURC ebegia tum na ECG for omato nyinam kane omode ba ye fiefie mu ne awo koto se prepaid se postpaid oto a omuhia 225% increment nti ECG se omode omasemu ani Ghana foi ye de hwehwe se PURC for beti ase ne yato nyinam kane no mu 225% increase. ECG asema omode abetu edwano no. Chese ECG edebetu dwawie ase utility tariffs and ase utility regulations for omonte PURC ante ho hwe obia mbeka ho hwe ena Ghana Water Company Limited almost the boom say panyan almost 7 say almost say share okay say ECG for pen almost pay increment ana yes Ghana Water Company Limited yes you hear increment of 280% increment hey na sensua Ghana Water e de pompe ba ye fie mu omso mpeso mutum omunyaya periods for beti ase aban beti ase na so mo de sa increment yi aba pay so 280% and Ghana Water say share yes ye bra papa omo sem say ya omo say galamsey illegal mining say ye tu from a good year e wo yensu ho river pla river densu river ankobla hwan pra ayese atache ankobra ayese atache densu hunuba ehifa bio yese nsu akase Ghana Water for a pompe de ko omo stations no mo tim omo tie ni wan e de ndro gugum no mo pompe be ye fiefie no omo sensese die o nsuo no mu no kra emba ti se koko mpampa se tan nti etumi mba omo stations wonum yie mo tumi asone so eyi ye fiefim no mo de abaye fiefie nti Ghana Water say omo de omo propose say 280% increment eno munyaya anka ban ebetiase through PURC na anka omo de pay o mamba so na galamsey no de kese tete ye papa galamsey no Ghana Water se dabi eno kura ma konyako water works unse wo serious treatment plant bi wo honom konyako water works wa wo nko hoda no wo fa bodwase koso edura bedu konyako eso behu se water works nko wo kwan no ho wo behu se etale kwan no ho betumi ahwe bia opeso betumi esi na wa konante honom se konyako atu water works ni mu a imagine omo bodwase kosi aguna so aduro obrache mu ina aka ho ekosi aguna so aduro nsaba ye kan se ndua kwa ninta ahofo ina yusu konyako water works ekwa kosi aguna bobikuma de gomwa de rampon penanko gomwa mankesim gomwa hefa enti konyako water works no serve yese bia ehoso papa this sa water works yatumu a omose to amutu mu no as a result of galamsey illegal mining yensu a yasese no enti na matumi to omo de omose omuhia 280% increment ansana omotumi purify your water oma timu yie omo de gugugugum ema ababedu yefie me yesu enya bi ebu na yanom e de adi endwuma di Ghana Water nsema omo ka eniye Ghana Water de bebo omu wie pe na VRA Volta River Authority just say yehwe omo hwe akoso moso ene ne nkeke ka ho a omo so se hye amuka say ECG Ghana Water pe na hia increment ana yen VRA for Volta River Authority yesu ye hia increment ankasa omo se omo de ne 59% increment. Ntina se omei Ghana Water eje ECG for so mo oje na VRA for so da ba pie so. Enti nsemu a epiepie wona atwe mu ebini no. na watwi mu na former Supreme Court Judge Justice Atuguba, yes, yewo Atubigu, you can say one electrician Atubiga, onu ya Atubiga, we ya Atuguba, the former Supreme Court Judge Atuguba ina okese ose hwe na mo Gertrude Eraba Esaba Araba Esaba Tokunu yi no why na gina tenten we keke say na ye political motivated why he for na keke ansem no ansem na nkofo keka no ose e nonsense ose nyanse bie ni e nonsense mo fatika ose nonsense nonsense say obeka say toko no remover no politically motivated ade na nkofo kekesa ose sa asem no nyi bebia enye politically motivated bia na etwa say eso muyi no asem we beto dwa ba na Ghana for say na yewura Atuguba former Supreme Court Judge na wuni o memu na 2024 elections and before 2024 crown no nsem bia piepie ye the Chief Justice ye be yi no eye the then NDC in opposition ye man pani otisui His Excellency John Dramani Mahama can be said no this current leadership na what can say your superior court in there change I should no muntumi mfa mayen I just say a new Chief Justice into so abene we na identity na nkofo nka say politically motivated just say predetermined omodwen ho ansana omobaba even in opposition nso omoyi na say ubejina waka say political motivated na yeden nkofo say no Justice Atuguba come again. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, former Vice President, NKSI, or the Nintuabwa or person odi MPP party no enim eko 2028 elections no na obon ntua. Wa sha se every Asante Mountain no kopie ho ensem Dr. Mahmoud Baumia kasa okeka bia kasa say, I am not responsible for MPP's poor election results in the Boku enclave. The Mubakaya Bra Champon at the Beboom say Boku is a same si wonti na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia or Wafa Binti and na MPP Elusu poto ewo sam potem hono na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say wine me research eba nyina ba kokura ni wa kire se me ye man pusi ni nti ni elusu votes ewo boko ene ni potem na yentie sidia Dr. Bra Champon ono so prese obedi MPP nim going into 2028 elections no yentie si de asem si de ode asem tu dwa na yentie Dr. Mahmoud Baumia onso na asem de we a osika no yentie om
President Kufuor, we MPP vote the home business. And we MPP vote the home policy. President Kufuor, we MPP vote the home business. And we MPP vote the home policy. But this is essential quality of the I am a Faba and Yapa. And in 2024, apart from a point, a free OT, everywhere upper east, upper west, and northern, upper western region. The Lucy is the woman. It's an and if you are a victim of circumstances, it's not your fault. I may not anything, but we cannot wait. This situation, we and I have one price on me, which we are solved in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away, and NPP will not be held ransom and stay in the position because of this matter. And that is a fact. We are in this business to win power. And here emotional and here personalities. I'll give you examples. We are here to win power in the end. It is actually a secret that the power of the Palestinians. And the NBC always shows us the way. It's no emotions. If you can say you're corporate here, and you're got money, okay, you're a corporate here. Sometimes we get carried away with emotions when we have to do the politics. I would have contested power. I would have contested power. So my election and my election, you can't say that the papa, and you can't point out fast one. The boy. But my election, you know the hearing. And we are a political party. And so the people Kamalinu Kurano, they are contesting how I 2028, that is what we want to do. Akunyano abeto holiday and family 187 183 or parliament. So we're going to grow up a woman or even 2028.
Before Okwe report no buy. Me kanchire Nana Akufo Addo na ye wo meeting mo enya me ne no nkwa me ne no nkrofo bi ena ye meeting ena ye di nkomo ye say we e wo ho boku wo ho ye say we Muslim ene we ni nyina na ye di nkomo e hwe reasons are ena me kanchire Nana Akufo Addo say papa me de ye nhwemu a Okwe report ye eba ena omukase Dr. Baumia uye kramoni nti anase mampusi kusasi nti na ye ulusi abano medie mebe step it down me nkopio sana me kanchire me papa Nana Akufo Addo because me pese me family interest ahead of the party. The party's interest must always be ahead of me. Intina me kanchire say because of the party I will sacrifice any ambition if me kwa yebelusi. But Okwe report ne baye, Ashanti report ne baye, Conrad Adenauer Foundation report ne baye, ni nyina everybody the same conclusion. Religion, tribe was not a factor in the 2024 election.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia amfensi hwa osehwe MPP 1 ese memboaye mabua nkasa say sika mesum de aboa constituencies MPs enye sika kuma maboa bi nti yakase obi sika e wo party ni mu a menso Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mayibi papa yentie si de ono ankasa e de nasem atudwa
Yeba Power 2018 regional executive elections. Mebua all the aspirants for the regional, the whole country. Omunina mebua. 2019 orphan constituencies, 109 orphan constituencies. Contestants, no aspirants, in all the orphan constituencies. Omunina 20,000 Ghana cedis each. In all the orphan constituencies. Hereby 2020 parliamentary candidates everyone 275. Hereby 2022 all the party elections from polling station to national. Polling station executives 200,000. Metor forms ma obia. Metor forms Emma obia. Mima obia so 30 Ghana cedis. 200,000 people. Mima obia 30 Ghana cedis. Se omunfa and wow in their polling stations. Ufriwa electoral area coordinators. Metor forms Emma obia. Na minya aspirant. Minya candidate. Na miyewi. Electoral area coordinators metor forms na obia mema 500 Ghana cedis. Obia 500 Ghana cedis. Oba constituencies for the elections. Every constituency mema 22,000 Ghana cedis. The same with national executives. Enti Osha Mesuma Boa Party kakra enyasa. Mesuma Boa Party kakra. Eze the year member ember abonte ember camp 2024 elections. Sika mitime raise emma party no ebinsi da ewo ye party history. Ebinsi da pickups are yet midima constituencies over the regions, over 300 pickups. And say using in the constituencies. Say I in the constituencies, the pickups are being used. Yeko annual delegates conference ewo Legon. Me contribute here. Emma anka ya yene sanwa anka conference no emba so. Me contribute 7.5 million Emma party no to organize the annual delegates conference. But me here mamba abonte ambeka. Mamba abonte ambeka. Enti meso mayebi, but adia me pesa yobi ehunu say uye president enye ubotom sika na odi be boa Ghana edi be hwe Ghana enye ubotom sika yen hwehwe say uye sika ni nti yemfa power maw eye unim die o ideas na odi be hwe ye man enye usika ena odi ba ebe hwe Ghana.
Just MPP flagship race there emu ayire papa we two man we tubo we hey what in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan oso no so aye bi papa nemom yes say to abama because we sikani nti we to say they awo bi na Ashanti regional Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebon to yai just all kasache delegates foi miso ni amaye nie ya mpese mbeye nie enti muntu ma me na min lead party no okodu baby okodu fufuro yese mi pe sa area din ankasa ama na delegate bi ekogu abronsan so anasa party fo ebi kogu abronsan so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia te ho na ne MCA kasa na nkrofo esi da bi da omu ntie ni a MC ni ka eso omu mpe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enim kra hwe no musom pa away pa away pa away. Just MPP for bia omukoshia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ewo Ashanti region bia bi ena omode omusi da na ne ya ne se omugu abronsan no so unse ura asodan mu ade we omusi asodan abronsan no na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia te ho MC kan kukurudu obiasi away kukurudu professor away oh Dr. Mahmoud the campaign no nsema epiepie film no ebinu no unim se MPP flag bearership race ya iche se eman se mu piepie papa just say analysis bia ye unim se honorable Kennedy Japan and this analysis ni betu dwa amabo krapen se Dr. Edubuahin the performance enye nti no mo drop no no mo de kufo ebaye kufo baye the first time okwenim tromsade no ko obio Kufuado to buy the performance the first time and so ekwenim nti omosade no kobio the okoye san kwenim nti omosade no kobio the third one ansa na owini nti se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the nako first one the performance atiaba forma say a drop no na yakofa obia obetumi ehwini MPP amaomo na enu beto odwe analysis ya honorable Kennedy akompreko Japan ye enna honorable Oseche Mensa Bonsu onemia mi wofa tikese Kwame Nkrumah tikese eni di nkomo OKFM enna honorable Oseche Mensa Bonsu miami papa no ose oh Edubuahin de ni enti ayamfa na nko bio na no ho edodo no na oyade na ontia po na pomudin tia na eti kofom enti na ma ya drop no na sasa mbeto odwei ena engineer Kwabena eje Japan onso prese obedi MPP enim ede betu dwa ewo miami ofa Kwame Nkrumah tikese show so say oh dabi asema honorable Oseche Mensa Bonsu Canada yen no kre Dr. Edubuahin na no hondo do no non yare ntina ye drop no dabi nye yare bia na yare kwa na ba 2000 nimu ntinye say yare ntina ye drop no entie sidia honorable Oseche Mensa Bonsu eka asem no ne engineer Kwabena eje Japan eso edibetu dwa entie
Yes, son because Wanyadi. It's a son because 1995. Economy says none of na fe na ho de eso tipa ene man ufuo ba
edubu ahin ba kope
ono ko ba kope wa mse no yare ntia yesa ko
no nyare prof yare no ba 2000 so baby 1996 they no on yare even me feel say right now yes e kan ho no
edubu ahin yes some because kwanyadi it's some because 1995 economy says na ho do na fe na ho de eso tipa ene man ufuo ba
edubu ahin ba kope
ono ko ba kope wa mse no yare ntia yesa ko
no nyare prof yare no ba 2000 so baby 1996 they no on yare even me feel say right now yes e kan ho no
Chiami oni masam kausna na wasumua enti engineer Kobena eje Japan ose edubu ahin na onyare yenu nti na omo drop no na wotwi mu chese ukwade atwam yi na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ehia nsamtwerefo a miami wofa me papa we dia me papa adakabrefo mpo manso ukamuka obele chuku uzuoma Mahmudu Okobi me papa se Okobi yenya ticket amano kama anase we ticket anase invitation card de amano papa kodu ho no mu a ya tupunu ese wa mantem etimi papa ntimi ewurim ne kwa hinsa na wa prepare mia metwetwe bi ka homa no papa ntimi ewurim nti bobi ekoka edaneti yembie no okanani musemi nyina ese waye late na wonum a wonya akwan wure mu no President Mahama ede nsem bi tudwa President Mahama se omanyi yetumi atena se ahwe ye ho edidi nkakra a yankwaje busia biada emfi bebiada embeka oman sika ho yentie sidia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ede asem no etudwa
We have survived without going to the capital markets. We've survived without borrowing. Who could have thought some years ago that Ghana's economy could be run without going to the external market to borrow? And yet, we've survived. And so we shouldn't be in a hurry to go back to the capital market. All we've done is to reorder our expenditure and push funds to areas that are of priority. And so that's all we've done. Fiscal discipline, not spending money on wasteful, political interventions and all that. And that is already showing the successes in the market. I mean, we've gone from negative 3.4% on the primary balance to positive 1.1 as at now. And by the end of the year, we'll achieve the target. I'm sure we'll overachieve the target of positive 1.5.
Enti asem way na the president ede tu yenim se Ghana ya survive ya nkwaji busia bia enti ne hiane se yebe hye enwoma yie na brabo no yebetumi abo na media encounter na sia na president ede tu yenim se so far enwoma waye tumi abo free SHS ode tu dwa se ose enkrofo keke kasenche bia na keke so President Mahama bo betwe free SHS President Mahama bo betwem President Mahama bo betwem ose yentwemu na mom ye de nneoma egugum ye ne yie ya strengthen no ma free SHS ejina brane enti wo a wo ka se yes free HSS no obowa yentie ti dia His Excellency ede asem no etudwa yentie no.
And asserting our intellectual sovereignty. In furtherance of our commitments to inclusion and dignity, we have distributed over 6 million sanitary pads to our girl children in primary and secondary schools to keep them in school and help them end period poverty. Contrary to the widespread misinformation that was circulated before December 7th, 2024, the free SHS policy has not only been maintained, indeed it has been strengthened. We've made the highest budgetary allocation in the history of the policy as at now. A staggering 3.5 billion Ghana cedis has been dedicated to the free SHS. We understand that access without quality is inadequate, and that's why we're implementing the decentralization of feeding policy to allow the management of schools to make their own feeding arrangements to provide students with quality meals. Our commitment to foundational learning is equally strong. Basic education has received its highest budget allocation in almost a decade, reflecting our determination to rebuild the educational ladder from the ground up, with 564.6 million allocated so far for textbooks. We're addressing long-standing challenges in the system, particularly those caused by the reduced funding of the
So what's it? Free SHS. I'll say you strengthen. Na media encounter yasia na your president edu yenim se na nse no akoye se obia efa camera bia no de esi ne social media okeke kan bo so sem basa ase hwe musafo no this time e be tumu so sa mo amukasa basa tie mpanifo che se nsem bia na mo afa no free na mo ka no ose e wo bia IP address ebechi mo mako yentie no sidi aye mampani ede asem we etudwa yentie no.
National Signals Bureau now has the technology to use your IP number and find you wherever you are. So I'm sending a signal to Ghanaians that we can find you those doing those hate speech and things. We'll use your IP number, we'll trace you. And when we trace you, we'll deal with you under the criminal code for inciting violence and disturbance of the peace. But I believe that beyond that, we must start making regulation for this new media because it's unregulated. And so anybody just takes a phone and says, oh, this plane crash, I wish that so and so had been the one in the helicopter and had died, and dwarfs have eaten him in the forest. I mean, why would you say something like that? And so we need regulation for that new emerging media. But in the meantime, the National Signals Bureau has been given the full authority to track down people who do that kind of thing.
Ti wa beka kansem basa in the name of new media and social media office into me you know. I say National Signals Bureau. You see there more technology on between it's a use IP address. Locate where you are hiding. O can some phone o can some basa no. Ebe chill na edwa koto aban kukum. Na in some trofo shemia ya president kasa ena o kan bibi afa galam say ho galam say ye mampani akasa afa ho okaye no yentie no.
Jimira Forest Reserve and the Anria Futu section of the Offense Shelter Belt was reinvaded by illegal miners after these were handed back to the Forestry Commission. The military is currently working with NIMOS to repossess those reserves and establish a permanent presence in those liberated forest reserves to prevent re-incursion by illegal miners. 980 personnel have been recruited, trained and deployed in the Western and Savannah regions. They conduct daily operations on major river bodies, serving as community vanguards to ward off illegal mining activities. An additional 1,020 personnel will be recruited and deployed by the end of the year, bringing the total force to 2,000 blue water guards. The next phase will focus on dechemicalizing and restoring our water bodies to their pristine state. Feasibility studies for this critical restoration efforts are currently underway. In collaboration with the Ministry of Transport, the Ministry of Finance, GRA Customs Division and the Ports and Harbours Authority, we've instituted a system for the proactive tracking of all imported excavators and earth-moving equipment from the port of entry. 1,200 excavators are going through the permitting process from the Transport Ministry, clearance from Customs registration with DVLA, and tracking at the Minerals Commission. So far, we've registered 1,015 earth-moving and mining equipment. 647 have been registered and fitted with tracking devices. There are an additional 600 equipment at the ports awaiting clearance. An additional 350 tracking devices are expected by September 12, 2025 to enhance this monitoring effort. The Constitutional Review Commission is actively engaging stakeholders across the country, gathering views on how best to shape the future framework of Ghana's democracy. This inclusive approach ensures that voices of citizens, civil society, and institutions are reflected in the evolving constitutional order. Friends, internal security is important for our economic progress. Pursuant to our commitment to improving security, we have earmarked 1 billion Ghana cedis to retool our security agencies. The Ministry of Energy has recently granted a declaration of commerciality for the Ebang Akoma oil and gas discoveries in Cape 3 Points, Block 4.
Enti yama mpeni nsɛm a ɔde tu dwa fa galamsey ho kakra no ɛsɛ ɔno an address mu ɔkyerɛkyerɛ nneɔma a mode egu akwan mu mode fight galamsey na owieye no ɛna nsɛmtwerɛfo se mampani gyina hɔ kɛn kakra home so yɛmbisa ɔkwahens ɛna ɛde kwahen baako ɛma ne sɛ yɛma mpanie galamsey adentina won't declare state of emergency on galamsey. Esan se galamsey no mampeni tete ye papa ene kra na ama Ghana Water Company se dabio the way galamsey asay nsuo no omo de omo hia 280% as increment ansa no motumi e purify nsuo amaye meya no nya bianom. Inti your mampani galamsey fight no eden na wo ya fa ho yentie anu yi a ye mampani edemae.
I've been reluctant to implement a state of emergency in the galamsey fight because we've not exhausted the powers we even have without a state of emergency. We have the opportunity to arrest anybody, to confiscate any such thing. There are laws for forest protection and all that give us enough powers to be able to act. Implementing a state of emergency might sound nice, but it should be the last extreme, the last resort. So for now, let's exercise all the powers we have. And if it becomes necessary for a state of emergency, then we'll look at it. It means we have to go to Parliament. The president can't just declare a state of emergency without, going to Parliament, because there's a limit to how long you can maintain that state of emergency. And so I believe that we still have leverage to continue to fight Galamsey without necessarily implementing a state of emergency. We have to, it means that we have to delineate the areas where the state of emergency is operational. And if you look at the area where Galamsey is taking place, it covers several districts of our country. And so we would do it if it becomes necessary. But for now, I think that we've given the security services enough powers to be able to deal with people who are found to be involved in Galamsey.
Your man penny dear same way to Japan and a jump for no. Makola from man. Say, hey, Opani Kwado Odame Addo. And the bonum way my Edo for da mia. Say, and then see. Say, hey, and your man penny when and now muta take Kufuado aban so mundi Galamsey. Honorable Haruna Idrisu. And there, or your education minister. Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa and the Oye foreign minister Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amabua and the Oye lands and natural resource minister Sam Penifue Sam Jato George Amunyina the Omanugu Ekufuado Aban say anka undeclared state of emergency on Galamsey afia ban is saying say na mo emba we chese mudi nse mo chipa we na mo kai but enyum no de entumi ambo dofu bia nda da obi aye President Mahama say eno a last resort say ye be declare state of emergency on Galamsey a last resort enwunya hia ye nanso journalists bebre edwa chese journalists bebre no. President Mahama response I would buy on Galamsey ni de nkranfo besi ehi Kwame Moses se ne pas bon osi ehi ohwe Erastus Asaridonko ninsamo de atudwa wacho tese epistle bi ten osi Matamidu ten me yese mekan na ewa na some kan yina ne say he is disappointed ewo President Mahama response of the buy on Galamsey me kan kire wan ya obesu o say no nye we ne expect every president ho nye we ne hwesanka president ba beka nye we ene anu yi a na nka ese president odeba te say Honorable Edwin Vanderpoy Nilante Vanderpoy membo no full name no Edwin Nilante Vanderpoy on necessary oye drip penia odano drip no say machines they call districts omo infa improve omo roads ne nyoma e wo ho no ono dano o say Mahama's Galamsey response disappointed by the public. And as I disappointed the public, I say no President Mahama ne answer the bar with Galamsey no ho dear. I'm a public no I disappointed. We Honorable Edwin Nilante Vanderpoy, the drip penia odienim no. Yes, Erastus the epistle no. Would you call Facebook? No, check it. Erastus Asaridonko. Benye biakan. Wa can be. Just say Papa no anasa branch no journalist no. Oh, see ankoye. The President Mahama, they say will response on Galamsey ni dear. Now, the big one, the big issue on our table today.
Leadership is not a position. Leadership is not a title. Leadership is not a rank. Leadership is not enforcement. Leadership is not instilling fear. Leadership is not arrogance. Leadership is not boastful. Then some will ask a question, then what is leadership? Leadership is listening. Leadership is helping. Leadership is guiding. Leadership is teaching. Leadership is instilling hope. It is the capacity to translate vision into reality. Leadership is inspiring others. Leadership is allowing yourself to be used by the Almighty as a vessel to fulfill others' dreams and prayers. It is an anointing, one that requires us to be servants. But how do we become leaders and a servant at the same time? Trust me, every successful, ethical, and inspiring leader had to first learn the importance of serving others.
The
comment made by my opponent, Achim Sakawa people, I've not heard any public figure in this country, independent, yourselves or anybody, comment on it. It's completely unacceptable. If I was to get up to make a comment about Northerners or Gunchas, you can imagine the uproar that would be in the country. Presidential candidate, a former president of Ghana, you can call a group of Ghanaians, Sakawa people, and it involves the group for which the sitting president comes, and that comment goes without, that statement goes without comment. And at the same time, we hear these statements. Let's all try and bring the politics of insults to an end, etc., etc. Occasions are given where specific comments can be made. And nothing happens. And then it's lost. It's lost in the generalities. I get the impression that because of the unfortunate, in some ways, authoritarian origins of our state in its where it was considered dangerous to criticize government. The pendulum has now swung the other way, where government is the only group you can criticize. If you criticize government, no matter what you say, it's legitimate. If government was to respond, that's somehow illegitimate. Media freedom is interpreted as meaning the freedom to criticize others, but you can't criticize the press. If, for instance, they step out of bounds or they conduct themselves in an irresponsible manner. So all of this, I'm trying to say that it's a package that we all have to look at dispassionately. How do I keep calm when they criticize my actions? First of all, I think that that's a system of government that I've always wanted for this country. A country whereby presidents, people in authority, ministers, presidents, whoever you are, can be criticized. There was a time in Ghana when it wasn't like that, when one man spoke and that was that. I've never liked that sort of situation because I don't believe that you have a situation whereby one man knows everything. It's better to have a system where lots of ideas and lots of brains are brought forward to one thing. So that's the first thing, is that I approve of the system whereby people can criticize the president. So if that happens, it will look strange if I start getting agitated when people are criticizing me. I'm not God. I cannot be. None of us are. But we do our best. But criticism is a good thing. It helps you sometimes see things that you yourself have not seen. It opens up different perspectives. A lot of times you can disagree with your critics, but sometimes there's something in the criticism that is of use and of benefit which you can use to do. So that's the reason why I don't get agitated when people criticize me. I think it is their right to do so. But it's just as if it is my right also to ignore their criticism if I think that there's no substance in it. But that's the system that we have.
When it comes to life and the job that I do, my biggest fear is walking out of the position that I find myself today and not getting somebody who is better than me to come and continue. My colleagues will tell you, and I'm saying that for a divine reason, I keep telling God all the time, if all that I'm doing with my colleagues as a team, you cannot get somebody who is better than us to come and continue by maintaining what we have achieved and building upon it, then why are you allowing us to do it? Because somebody who is not better than us will come and destroy it anyway. So that's my biggest fear. So pray for us, so that it doesn't become that when we are no more, we are used as a reference to judge the people who come after us. We rather will have come to do our work as God has destined, and the next people who will come also do their work, but we want them to do it better, so that they will build upon what we left behind, so that it will be to the benefit of everybody and to the glory of God.
Eye MPP ni ye bono regional chairman for the party na webie media bi wo Facebook so e no tena ho okansem ni nsem okane bi ena nano ekoyi ne ka.
It becomes difficult for you to hold back the extremists and the hardliners in our body politics. Because if today a Chief Justice is going through a committee hearing and hurriedly, when the hearing is not done, a report is done and she's removed. If today somebody makes himself available for interrogation and suddenly he's remanded, we know what is happening at the Yoko. They will keep you and then now set some very onerous bail terms, making it practically impossible for you to meet the terms. Everybody is watching. I would appeal to governments to stop these excesses. I will appeal to the IGP and the Ghana Police Service to ensure that high-level professionalism is brought to bear. We are all Ghanaians. 2028 is not far away.
Enti we any insemwa honorable Afenyo Markin editu dwa abra abronye entumi nya bail from the courts. Now a shawbo a shawsisi ena how Shegu form na wa wo ho enharo.
actually bonk. Need FM Neo. Need FM Neo.
Fre 0302-257-902 0302-257-902 and also say 0302-243-540 0302-243-540 na ni esha obo ema obo ayire tan anope hwegu fom na wa obo enharel. Hello
Salame.
Chief Pacho Frost and Okasa free abede anope ne shawbu hwegu fom na yenko
Yidika michiao echa kwa amafo my Jerry etonam grandma ena akusia ofa adakabe michemu nza ane bima aban cross the wine chemu nza ena ju ashama yesem mama son kaino asanitano mi sankrasa Yamen come Madame, Yashabo Yidika, where you are. Say, one ma, Abronia, as well the biggest on your shoe. Madame, Abronia. Now, we IGP, there's no conference like Ujan cannot be speaking cranny. Instead, IGP are called Bokunati at 2 hours, as or crocrom, Monko Chubia, the one Chubino, Abronia. Why are they not China? Uniana, MPP, Umba Pamko, Judge New Tanifi, Oja to Gania, we almost free Omnibano. Entinu, almost says, San of Subantia, enter my place for a Bayern. And now, I am on for Castle, police for more and ultimately one, Musta Station, where me up, or say, police for the baby, and I brought you, other me won't make them. Police morning said, "Be bear me or make them hana." As a police back at it, BBC, as a Yadis Bob police, police for Guardian, Abronian, no more academy, Debbie, Yanisa, and I feel a market then, and yes, BBC and my ACN, Amunisa, and NTC, me patro, and before the castle, Akufa Dumeso, Trintia, Monkan said, Bobby answer. Yechino 3 times Ohimba Benye Yechelino we Kaswa where we are 10 best for 10 years. Go to NDC Abaku Yechelino. It's almost Panama Case and Pipita and Shenzia. Monkaiwon.
Okay. Hello?
Good morning, Aja.
Good morning. Chief, you're frost and Okasa free.
Me pacho media the brighter me casa free abuso kai.
Uncle Bright anope near show bo hwegu form na obo harel.
Ena no pay here ma minister Nyankopon banbo enfamao any honorable Majeri. Nyankopon enkoso ambo mo ban na onhira mo ene ejuma kesia mo ye se o man Ghana etumpon. Minchia honorable Madi Jibril na minchia Honorable Courage McCaffrey no nepefu ewo TDC papa no oboejuma ewo TDC papa any lawyer Ezuma any regional chairman Honorable Ashimo Honorable Alhaji Yakondo bibia owobia no nyame enka no papa ye besre Honorable Afenyo Market onka na no ntumu kakra na yembu o man no because 8 years near omowo abem no abronye
edin sema ensen fata ye chichichichi amanfo no Honorable Afenyo Market anka asembia amfa ho ye ti oman we mu ana na akoyo Honorable na akoyo oye MP ewo kaswa etu a ye se ono ankasa alansesi enam se obi change ni alphabet words ne keke no ye ma police for ekoti no e ni didaba ko ewo police headquarters enti ane say ye abronya enche obia ewo man Ghana mu se wafumra na emra eni ni dia omunjai na institution no anase police for no enye omo etuma because ye ti oman we mu ena bobi ansa ye kochi omo ye ti oman we mu ena Mugabe Mase ye kochi omo ye ti oman we mu ena Captain Smart ye kochi omo na Honorable Afenyo Market na oni anu a obekasa se omo aye echi omo no ene kwan se ye echi omo unjai na SRC John Dramani mama na mapapa okoso ye enura okasa ye che enche next month obelati nkuko nkitinkiti no edi amagana fo enti papa egusu ebojumade ene ni vice president ye mama na opoko ajima eni Honorable Sami Jefimu Honorable Atufo Simu mobo modi ama enne economy na etinye jina bibia ye fa ama enne abuso kan for say omo betimi ama so edi ama drivers no ayedi edi ama omo because of omo ye politics e wa abuso kan mesre ye penny for say ye wo NDC for omo kokwan so ekofa nuama eba ebeton wa abuso kan enti omo so ye so ya ase na ye so etimi kofa nuama ni bi enfa be gum na enti so enfa ma customers ebeton ade wa abuso kan na ma competition embra omo tem because MPP for na wa abuso kan no oye o ma dwe se enya de a on beti ni ma so e de ama custom any drivers for enti NDC for
Freyen na ne shobu hwegu form anopai. Hello. Yeah, Chief, but your frozen no kasa free.
Idende akafi afobia me kasa free kantamanto.
The pacho anopai ne shobu hwegu form na ohunto.
Mo na me tra o to amami akwanya kase se mi fie de o me bu hoyi. Didi kamanya incoming flag bearer or MPP Dr. Brand Etapo papa be bia obi amtiao. Na me cha just kodi afempon incoming General Secretary still maintain. Na me cha Kankambodi Oba Nessa Chama, or Smitiano, and a Sapia Muhammad, woman organizer. Dr. Serge Pons, MPP Syria College, near people, Pomona Muhian or Ghana. Open Minion and this for me, we are back at Saku. Almost Segana before papa, almost Segana for before papa. Some man penny Mahama and Woody. No, what say Oba Magana for one tom? Now, Febby Oba, ya. I want to know if Magana for one tom. This is Adani at Chichiri. Near the end, Yan said, Papa, what can be beat no Kutianidia, or you sue NDC constitution and a boo man. Now, what to a man, no, they do my pay. Meant like I said, Ghana house. President Kofaba, Rollins, Atamas, about your mama, first about second about. President Dina Tempo Ghana Hapa, been Sida and Nana Akufado, 7 or your chini, or Yenipa. And this is one who said, I met one in Koye. We are not well. Sabi Mutimika Papa say, Obodia Santimeter Radio, Takaya, Pentica, say, or a chimpanzee. Sabu, maybe to make every other make us as a Bameka. So that's it. And I'm interested and Central DJ Prano, a person won't be see what and also a cry original. Also to make us there, Manado so vampire say, and Yemen Koyenti, and look preparing more. And this support on the money, Mamma, and in court for Monty. Sabi fee, and you took one of Timika Train, and I will say, Wakuni, Bobia Sakuria, and this Yabotoka, one says that way. And the other son, and now don't know, or Jenny Ghana, won't see no. I was okay, Obio Bibia, you know, on my money, but on a hundred. Let the wood of the man, Mamma, what's my one my hyena? And some who said that woman do a memoir Ghana for Mississippi. What can say? You can say, I'm sorry. And cross I'm sorry. Me happen me upa. The Araya as a one in and this about 1 year. 80,000 years MPP Babema. The same thing that happened. Now me the put me my MPP by the police. This year if I also young college needs to be a college a communicators me defending say. What you money no more na bibi ba ye di kan. Oh, ye ko nyina.
Hello. Yeah, Chief. Ajo your frozen. Good morning. Now can say free here your frozen.
Bolo sinyo me ka say free abokobi.
Anope ni show bo. Who are do me who ya papa. Anope ni show bo. Obia joso papa. Anope ni show bo. Hwegu form na obo hare.
Odame. MPP for be mo pa, they don't tell me on just you. Now, I brought you only one. The more parties are brought yes, and some on my way, pass be after opening the area of Broniano. Most fun. I brought you to my own team, some of whom you know when I'm my MPP, and then about down far. I brought you to my own team, some of them. It's the time I form you with Panama MPP for more on my way. I don't know that time I said yes, no more yes, sir. Oh yes, MPP are back down. One PP. One PP. Mumu camp for you know, Muti and a fence about Miachi. As a move one of another, I may be present bill. When you was, when you must move MPP. Oh, MPP, but we was not a president. I know who sent it before no as you see, and Mamma will be able to assert by SMA Tommy home. Some men are over the and Pisnip Masaka, one by 100 people, 100 Macumaka Rubenia. I'll go about me, oh, 80 Jawana. That is not me saying 137 in the mouth, 87. Some people over Sababenia, 130 something about your president, Baumia, Daddy Uyano. And you know, MPP men or Canada Japan or more problem Canada Japan because 2028 going to go to me back or maybe the president. Yes, upon you, Nisubano woman, if you MPP for our young, I'll find your but the MPP for Canada Japan, well, fine, you know. None of this and women and I'm to no the same blanket the social media. No more personal wood is and some who and then pay for the one I'm I brought you only one and what did you all I get yellow pasta yellow I brought you yellow. And I wish I more testimony member I huh? More testimony some of your member now. More one of your member of my room. One of the first I brought you one day at first time out to me, but my woman stop
okay. Hello,
Odame, what to say?
Me who ya papa. Nampacho also what to say, no grasa.
Nyamidi wayana famudie, nemo account no mampani dia ombe abuame, nemo midina ya buni mami. Midina aye Mr. Nokrasa. Where sa no ati push.
Ooh, Mr. Nokre asa.
Yeda say mo
Ujina container no ho. Tu aboba na rerem.
Aye former MP Majeri na say our kunsi wo tutu container ni tu aboba no mu no. Gate no na mjina.
Anope ni asha obo hwegu fom na obo hare.
Honorable Akuga, Deputy National Communication Officer. Isaka, what is saying? Communication. Isaka Salia, what is saying? Isaka Salia, Michiana, Anna, Martin Tibri, Joe Ashama, Yamisha, what is
and I'm Chama to Swajara, and I'm Pim to Swajare. Unyakupo Shamo, papa, Unabu for sample of Yaminka. Opani, Yedika, Metake Wankasa. The Pacho, a year PURC, and I say electricity, in our tariffs nearby, and the Pacho, a year 280, and I say only 270, 75 nearby.
A year 282.
But according to the Yansuya Kaya, Yalgoma Yasma Bifi and Dudona, 275. That also go to 282. Okay. Adian Kaya Yan Tomo, it's a Hokran, a news, it's a Honoka, a Faton J. 2. Mumusa Fenomaki. The constituency NDC chairman. A banny say, and now you do no quarter month. Our Omo Bresso MPP Bresso. And then, what Jinaha, Toyapia, Kasa, Amani Buefu. Okobo police in Sutrono, the patron on one San Fantasy Exana. Afanyomaki, Okobo police in Sutro, a Bramoko demonstration. What you want San Fata, dear Tuana. And now what you want from Rasu. Mumusan said, I'm a vice chairman. I don't know what's in our original system. And what can I hear this year? And yes, what they say, Azoka. You were made, Bobby Antino. XYZ, who am I Antino? Yan, where they say, a way of bread, what they say, I can't tell you, yet Tinu Kumasi, at the hand of Egun and Sunny in night, at the not to care from Kumasi in the bank. The Bajo don't know any partner. MPP for Mugwa, the Muyanipa, and the Mujadi office, and Timudia Munsan Fatasa Yadibuquam Rano. Upon Yansama Walker, and yet you a man will be a Casu Mampany, and Chani Unity, and another thing.
Okay. Hello? Chief, Pacho Frost and Okasa Free.
And a Panyam being count.
And Council.
Well, near Bema, Nana Amwakwa, Mekasasi, FC boy, or against Suano.
Nana Mwako no pay near Shawbu, she good form. Now, Bonharo.
Odame, my happy birthday in advance. If you're not town the tsunami, that ankle. Now, the air can say, Odame, only the Baba, the 4-1, and if you're birthday the same day, 20 September. And they will ban me, and they will ban me. Or 300.
Oh, 28 in the swan. As I will frame now, sending Momo, Ubaname, Metosu for.
Mate.
All right.
Dedicating Maminchia, Eura, Honorable Boachi Ejako, incoming MPP National Chairman. Maminchia, me MP, Eya Obatampa Ada, Adwise Yidua, or Ayin Swano, and a Miaminia, and a K, incoming National Organizer for MPP. Adami Nyachum Inti and my Ghana ASEM Minya the craft of the CIA maybe of them will show Swa not awesome or can say Nanado in Bonifodi or Manaswa or Man Asia Pini Ebi Aquamian. But then becoming near the class and the class are saying and Naya you know the Jap and a little other refugees. Our articles, no accident, Akasia, a incident, and a sea or man ganamum. I yell for a serum. And if I don't your manners room, or you live bonnie, and answer a papa, and attack at the end with African Afono. I don't make your papa on the catastrophe medium. Say, Nadia, the papa, I be your manners, and our man on you. And now, you're too late to see over 282%. Only a queen. On me 100%. Also, any news. Any news. A day and any news. Over there, can watch them. Yeah, remember that I can watch them now. Adami, just can't hear any for say. You almost and the one across our bookroom. Almost for Africa for alcohol. And the one across our boya. And in the other refugees. Our agriculture. Almost for Africa for phone call. Then I brought yet. I said, okay, and I'm going to step in Asia after a war, another abundant with a bomb or Babato. Makan, some say, actually, will cook for them.
Mukache Kupon so or ya achum sakawa. And then I say so because oh yeah sakawa. And then I say Sadianum. Yenya somewhere hunto at national TV say you will Kupon when you plane crash our gonna have Penibia and Kasa. Sami Delphi Akachi Kupon say oh yeah mental beer so to be a woman. That means
okay. Hello.
Hello, Odame.
Chief, Pacho Frost and Okasa free.
Odame Pacho, me dindi ofaki, me cassette free new friends is cycle.
Ofake, and open a shop, she go form now bon harrow.
Yami show, me that's it. Mammy Fatia, Mammy, I'm a boss, honorable Mutisa, grew me commander, but you will be a mistake. And I'm a honorable body, on a full back, on a full back, I will not shine some. And then you be a mistake. Honorable Tassotin. What's the view? Yeah, I need to go to you. Vita Clement organizer. Odame, Mr. Mammy, you say, okay. Yidika, my big friend, and stop this. The best friend. To be in when you don't have the MPP for my Panama. Now, men, just say, I can't get with you, but on a half in the echo bobo that has questions to coach, but people with them, they are. You know, woman, there's no way to end it in India. It's like in Japan, it's a brand, it's a Kennedy, it's a I don't know. Politics, Mama now. What's that? Politician, dear Katachi, Yana, some walker or bois. You're going to tell me, Yana, what's in service within answer. One will be Kusiaka, 1 hour by 10 in the Panamera. Yamoya, almost say Kennedy campaign, what's that by Campo campaign? Oh, be in the middle of the Kenya, when you say what therefore, and then I'm a person with Bohon. And the young Munya Tanyachum, or Casano, the Yatem, and I bring a drink that will do more than Yaman found the morning channel. They say the idea when Jackamet Yashano, the mamma actually barbecue into my guy. Odame. Odame. Hello.
Yagusuit you.
What is something so radio mammy?
Mewaha.
Hey, Odame me pacho. You said you be family and friends. And no question to the same book, Mammy say. President Nana, the former. Who so about what you may be my name, contract Ghana, contract Cassia, Ghana, Japan, Germany. I think Sanitano, any who said, I am say, you said be the no Magana say. From Japan, yet it can same Gunanado, Swa Ibrahim Mahama. What's the Sanko mine, Yadiamano? Black voter, Yadiamano. And no, the Pacific Bush, and no, your family and friends in India, no, you want to go for. What I'm ready, you must see as I'm a twasso. Let my friend, family and friends. Oh, and this is the channel, we knew said a young friend, state capture. Okay, only a Ubiaka Jam, friend, state capture. Now, I'm from the Ghana Japan, Gibia Mania. But and this is what you mean, pronounce and from my friends. Nanado dia it's hard to pa the Mahama ye dia maninian Ghana Japa dia maninian. Then another the money bush and he be Kasan the Ghana can see. And this is what command what to be. So when this is for you buy?
Okay. Nasa asema okay winning bra efrias here 2023 and Sadius ni na efrias here. Nti ye president Mahama ba ye and Ibrahim Mahama ikonya sa contract no. That's for your information. Hello?
But hello?
Chief, Bacho your frost and Okasa free.
Bacho quality so too.
Bra, and open a shop shegu form no bon harrow.
Yakupo Wishrow. Odame.
Ami.
Yakupo Bishrow pa. Oh, what's about Catherine this year? Yakupo Shawai. Say journalist for me that yes, and get people start throwing that down on the Ghana. Abroye Mran enindi Mrana obu diatem eka kasefi eche grofo finu. Those days are gone. Dita uke bibi, you be very responsible to come and justify and also be justified by the whole canon. Mena mama ya kit ekunyaso mama kaka chegulu so mama tofie wa Dubai mama yese ya yo no it is gone. That is to deliver say so kasa by heart that you so you brave.
Share people just colo politics. I told you that politics now. On better position check. Mr. O did that gonna be to set a 2016 no. Share Odame and people who pass and papa and catch a gun for. No more concept, no more yeno. No more yeno, instead of kicking your money yeno. Almost a gun for before more. 8 months. I'm position. Said that moye. What trouble it is? Then I'm here. I'm gonna for you. You mess up the country. You best sell for business. Me go ma for duma. I go for the about me. I for pension is sika. I'm over 80 pension is a buye. My dear, I got a forest. But we have the $5 every 3 cities, 80%. I could do 70 cities. And that dollar yet, 11 cities, 12 cities. Who catch them say a room yet? Who get it yet? Of the fast petrol, 40 cities, 1 gallon, and they call 100 cities, and the petrol 54 cities. Who catch them say a room yet? Who get it yet? This I got a phone in Yansana. Sakolo politics, politics, ring, catering the dad at the wall.
Okay. Last but one caller. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Odame Machin.
Yeah, Pacho, your frost and Okas are free.
Yes, from me, Yakuta.
Yakuta, and Ope, near Shawbo, Shegu form, Nayanko.
My main pastor, Quine, we named here former President Kufuor, President Papa, or the democracy, Eddie Bagana. Me chair Kufuor, Nama chair His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ocean Afri Kufuor, ne John Evans Atamos or Machumko. Now my chair, the incoming president in waiting, His Excellency Alan Chiramantin, the former ambassador of the United States. Now me first coin ways to my chair Ibrahim. Ohu Ghana for Mobo no ye juma nti adwuma na ya da wa say a competitive bidding no wa bidding na wadi ni ska question anya mahama na de ma no nti hon no ya de na me de administradia bi to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama anim em say kufo besi affordable house ena ye bi ni muto bi no free power na NDC 1 by no man to 2 by a man to aso ena ya papa nanado ono so by no 1 by to aso that ala show na ye be ko ewiye na ye be free ade so 2024 no 2024 no now ye say ye mfa ye kranta ambeji sika nti ye ko yo mo documentary ye na mo ma ye man tetan ko mbetu sika no o man fiesika no ena jo mahama so ba ye na nsa o ma sa frey say ye mfa ye documents mbra jo mahama yes traw sasika ye nim say anya no shasi anya no ojiye but for say utie nsem nti mo a mo sika ko kem 100,000 200,000 50,000 na yeska bia nti yes trawa kana mai because sika na dia ko to honum abedu samre nti yes jo mahama ona de yenim say MPP na ya o man fia but ye MPP for no yesre no on de one fan ni tunya kupon nim na won tua sasika no mai ye ba abranya ho so a abranya no me MPP ni o but sometimes no maybe wo ho no ma o ye be ma bebre a ye kugya na do ba power 2016 odane no ho police ni na o cheche cars na waye no ho rumble style na no ya me tie ni radio bi o say Ejo Mahama pa one fan the police for near the Ambra Obama me o mo show bako na dey na say police for no me o mo show bako fe the other Kennedy Japan what na the radio odi agidin yenyina na we youth organizer our bono over headquarters a yenyina ye ni mu tibia na ya resu kakranka wa be di chairman na why you say wo on konfon MPP di work school aba so we
Last caller. Hello.
Good morning.
Medini Cynthia.
Ma Cynthia, anope. Who's free for him?
My friend Tesano.
Oh, Tesano here, and I say we a neighbor. We a neighbor.
Oh.
The Joso, anope. Ejuma ye. Ni a shawbo. Shegu form na yanko.
Me be shegu. Me tia can say incoming presidential candidate Mr. Baumi Osia. Ye channel pa Ghana for mumbo mo dey say mo dey papa ne beba. If he say ye hu ye kwa ye hu nyama be prayer. Osia oyo amafo mu say ni din keke. But in say Baumia or ye peaceful man. Ono be peja Ghana esi baby. Ono ade ni say kra na otimika say ye fa kwan si say ni si kwan papa so na mfa ntọkwamba. Intino mo amonte ase na mutu mu kono galam say ni bi why because mo da ba omi ade obeba me kwa ma asem so ya kan say what the Mr. Mahama president his excellency Bojina our client omuli ya ka sama kwan ko ka say mbi say Pika MPP for Koji 7 something, I'm the 7 billion said na o hu di omodi ye go. Sometimes I almost 2 foot of Ghana for ye. Uni mi say sikaya omukoji ye. Omu yimu 2 million. I'm the 2 billion, $2 million. I don't know what they are final. The aka almost omudi be ye nyama bi e wo Ghana hanu mutin. Inti se kwan no omu ya na edu baby a Ghana government di o di bebem aba be support. Inti an obe jira wona utu mfute so ma jisika na hu di omu disika ni ye na de ende na so se mu bebo ya se ma be disika o na ohonko obenya sa fon fantility. The toss ma ma ba ye ne first na na do to so ye to kan ya 80 cities this 6 days. Ene o ba ye to kan ya 80 cities a e di 2.5 days. Ma be di 14.4 atu so supporting 14.2. O di 2.5 akaso. O se driver phone tia can say 1 city. Mo de beto mo de be board dim so. After the most have been now say most have 200 or something adding Ghana for just say yan kaso ye bia na bibia because the kokomotiri dey dey be obia wo tinu so bia nkasa ma ba so ya da to poku quarter 10 city dokon 55 78 enu de minim se wonu ye bibi na sanya untumi nkasa na ndisi fo akoye na na do tiso ade na koku bu anyanka o di papa ya tem ada Ghana ya say ya journalist be bre sorry ya papa minim say so mo afunu ma kasa tia papa rough ma Ghana for nyina be no time na ya nto ma na na ya nto ma NDC monkoto sana bato na kwa Ghana ti asramo Mahama de ye de ni na ehwe no manim be yese o fitre bintuntum na fita taleto uka we mo adane no o so me the emergency so that the politics and throw kakra no kwa kakra e no ono so o di wa be di adeda aha ana ye de friend na esie na obi mu asende on WhatsApp betumi asende WhatsApp up my 0244 724 541 0244 724 541 way from Wofake New Plan Station Circle. Also Odame, please, when will President Mahama's IP starts? IP anyway, we can say for ebecho number 98 to Srewada and Fre. Also greetings to Honorable Moses Abo, Blue Army Commander, and Honorable Charles Otten, aka OT, Assistant Secretary Greater Accra Region, hopeful. Nedio Diabano. We're so free. Also good morning to you, Mr. Odame. This is Ganan Sem from Oyibi Estate. Mr. Odame, so when is the MPP going to stop defending every barbaric attitude of their party members? You talk trash to an IGP and a sitting president and you sit there to defend that. It is just a mere insult, and thus there's a culture of silence in the country. What kind of human beings are we breeding in this country? How would Afenyomakins, Salam Mustafa and Nana Buachi feel if
their children insult or use certain words on them at home and on social media. As to talk of a sitting president and an IGP. So now we have gone from retaliatory politics to retaliatory insults among our politicians, right? We were all in this country from 2012 to 2016 when the MPP executives and their foot soldiers called Mahama all sorts of names to the extent that they said he was the one who killed Atta Mills and Emisata, and so also bought houses for his side chicks. Mr. Odame, if the president fails to act on aura to prosecute those corrupt officials both in elsewhere administration and his government, and also the Galamsey menace, which is in its worst state after he came into office, I would forever be disappointed in him. My regards to Wafa Adakabre Mamudu, Uzioma, and Wafa Yao Tano. Udino, yeah, Oyibi Estate, Ghana and Sem, all right. And we say, Obimusu Dibiaba. By the way, Patro was saying the lady, but why? Lamtekin Rashid. Now, no, was saying the lady. Okay. Yanko Facebook Live and also Suna Kakreo Hono. Oh, Facebook, me can you. Anytime be me call. Na me bape old messages now, don't get them. Okay. All right. About some comments be wa. Then we say a bit me we have Franklina Kwache on Facebook Live. I say, I like what the most media houses are doing now. This is the way forward. We have to condemn what is wrong regardless and promote or protect what is right. At least the whole world are listening. Today, it is someone, but it can be you or your relative tomorrow. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Okay. We so ye Masawudu Kumasi Bantama. Also, the actions and inactions of the NDC government, which seems to be targeting the opposition members without justification, cannot be allowed to continue in this country. NDC and IGP must be told that power is not forever. It is transient. Time will definitely tell. Regards to Honorable Sampine, National First Vice Chairman, hopeful, and Dr. Baumia still maintain. Where Nagi Steven, or say Ghana Water Company stated that Galamsey activity is one of the reasons why they are increasing their service charge. My question is the increment going to affect the Galamsey areas alone or the entire nation? Nice one, legitimate. Mr. Umar Abbas, I say, Mr. Odame, I am 17th September. It is so beautiful. Now, we the NDC are watching Yanum attacking each others and stabbed people just not to support the opponents. Now Ghana is moving forward without borrowing. Ghana is truly working again under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Where Umar Abbas no de baye. Yanko Comensa Pila 2. Comensa Pila 2. I say, aka give Baumia another chance. Ashanti region has spoken. 34 MPs, 45 constituency chairman. 15 regional executive endorses Dr. Baumia. My MPP family, let's unite for victory. 2028. Special greetings to Honorable Bright Esifi Kumi, next MPP National First Vice, and Honorable Charles Otin, aka Oti, next NPP Greater Accra Regional Assistant Secretary. Go main St. Peter Pillar 2. No, the buy. Where Ash Hassan was a good morning. Odame, enjoying you live from Netherlands. Greetings to Secondary JJ. Love you all. Okay. The text messages and WhatsApp. ADC. Yeba, Abjafonso Atenasi. Yeba, Tisia.
Chunima. Top. El Germano. Scadigago. Time we drop another. Chunima.
Need FM
One side. Shoulder. One side. Shoulder.
Need FM
It's a Benjamin number. And I remember we email. Me petru mutanka. Me no me pe details. Me nya womanizer. Naso me pe females. Putumbu banza. Sending me videos. Alright, me riding me too. Aisha too. Salama too. Obili me checking me Adami too. Rakia too. Memuna too.
Need FM
Shoulder. One side. Shoulder. One side. Shoulder. Chunima. Beside you ever. Go to Pando, I say, Nikita Moses, Naya Bingi.
Need FM
Neat 100.9 FM Sunye ASEM YIDIKA program ya hihye memenda no pa bia yedo sum wo na wasugo ye frame OPANIN KWADWO ODAME ADDO abjafo na tenase Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashiama oye former MP Emabuem constituency TCI nyame ayadom because nyame ayadom a chese na yesu se nyame ehu ye mbobo na ya papa yensu ye nya post ni bi sia yesu ye nya post ni bi ye bu adwuma enti enokra na ama unse na nka Wednesdays wa utie Ghana muntia no pa bia no anka Wednesdays na me host ne pa se na dwuma enti ama ende akonya bese achese memrende anopai enna obetumi aba ono bo ashama akwaba
ja minia odame etisen
boko
dia boko dia
nyamiado na pacho oso hu tisen
mi hu de eye pa
de miase
ponti dia boko
de miase fina ya feel
nukre na me so ma finit pa just say omusi benum su kokosu mfidia benu na kokosu enyesa
yes ene baby a chichira aboa nso no ehwa na eja no
enti mitwo se menya kwan ba ha na ehame eje se me mpese enkoye me supporters ni se o se se manya post nti me mba bioma na ususu na ye usa no I believe me gidie pa ena ye me mpa ebo se Moi mabua nyina mama bedru pempensu a mabedru no ese minimua na 19 franco eni
yes
nti yebe pet time na ya hye no se Saturday so na me Wednesday no so kra no mesa ba
unya akonya bem ko ade a
baba back na ya ye adwuma no eje se wan we adwuma onyankopon ma his excellency John Dramani Mahama any minister Honorable Haruna Idrisu di maami no. Eye juma kesie bi eye adisu kesie bi paase odame.
Honorable.
Me hu se na awukyerɛ me wo UTV su obi di caterpillar ko dwuri pylon na. Na kyerɛ se illiteracy no.
Haye.
Enu na haye illiteracy. Enya atemdide se uwo nyansa no nye juma mfamboa
yes
enu na ye frɛ no literacy uwo nyansa ba onyansa no nyina no uka de kɔ aniama emboa o man no enu na ye frɛ no literacy ba sɛ wotwa fufo nkontom mo a sebi kafra tiefo
umfa mbofom
udi hyɛ wano nti saa nepa no na dwuma na ɔmo de ma me sɛ menye nti menya botre ama maye bɔkɔ ɛkyerɛ sɛ saa nipa no ɔmo ya do so asi obi a otwa fufo de hyɛ na no fast na ɔmfa mbɔfom no ɔmo ya do so asi nti uhwe Ghana sɛ na Ghana city nde no mi wadwuma ye papa ɛna mi susu ma ye krado sɛ meye
na edwuma de aso ye edwuma kuma o
enye edwuma kuma eje sɛ ukɔ sek wan sɛ gata mu aye ma ene nwura eye literacy
eye nipa nso na ye
eye nipa enye saman tie onzo bi abonwom bi pe
oh yes
eye nipa o
osisro papa Yankson osisro nipa ne jai saman
eje sɛ bibi ye wa memfa no sɛ ye mfraba eye nipa enye sama
aden na say the part of this world no nyoma bi ha ya fa ne tra mia na maye sa nwurai aden na mia mesande kogu bebi a yesi maye mfa ngu aden den pa na ekoso eji ba mo ko bebi eho no
enye sa wahu number 1 eye obi ye we hinti do get right obibi ni nyansa no se no nyankopɔ di boy no minim se odi we vidie kakra de shema ye tuma ye hunu yi because ye won say samusi mu ya ban no mumbra mesisa na ye nhwe
obi ya bola so say zuna ya fo e betu amokanti
that is it trese nyansa no akoka bebi abidie wo nti no bidie no wo ye tum ohune ye papa. Because so we have job to do.
Papa, because you share TV and me
yes.
Na we share pylon.
Yes.
Enyina ma hode nam so. Na we say me the excavator.
Yes.
Galamsey nti.
Yes.
Na kwako pia a whole pylon me who be da o.
Oze say Mahama say best of on best of na yen share. Ye be share. On best of na yen share. Oyawo.
Because that pylon sa homa e wo so titia.
Nsanye djuma.
Regions bebre enya light.
That's right. And funny who onu Mahama nkwa na ye ni target. On send na Mahama mrambe siesi. Mahama nsiesi a ensemu ahuzemu zimu aban. Semu ahuzemu eyo yaw. MPP for 99.5 oyaw no mudi kasa ne. Eyo yaw. Enu nti na Ghana nkonenim. Because mami nkan chiro. Say I'm a politician. Ba se MPP nankasa bedi nukura ma ne ho emra galamse koso na nado mre research ni bibia bo akuntama ni dinu na nado kokumasi no die na okoka ye wo ye MPP ni die na nado koka ye o se akuntama ni nye boni bia mifo Ghana fo edoso siw ka kire se akuntamani odiboni MPP fan kasa inde mudi yawo na kasa kyerese o ma lusu nti omunyansa no sebi kafra
o free power nti
o free power nti no sebi kafra sebi empreduation o mu mpese munyansa ensanye adwuma mama matu sebi
oh yeah
that is what is happening but we will stand on our feet na yensiesie niama
reset agenda
atem didio akutiabo ediebediebeo yebe seti niama odami nanu mi hu driver for mo opokwa on se ba bi ka figures kura uni figures no
na u no oka
e kire se ye frɛ no buapayo nipa ene kasa driver for to mi ko gina radio pokwasi kwanu eno musi owura Mahama ye dawase say ye kasa ye no utie ye e kire se nanka kwa we nye na so ye se ye be bo wachi inde ye be hwe a wa fili ho bebi kota nam ho ehonu na ye kasa nyansa se bi kafra o se bi kafra nipa bia ye nipa ehon na nyansa ye adwuma edi bu oman se obi ye ade a ubo na baso se onkoso no nye saa Now, who do grow from market? Ewo kumasia. Asantiman ba otiko kosuba ejina camera nim. Eka se onu de 1-2 aba man this. Eno no mama kra no 1-2 aba manu da. But so nipa ya dia osayeyi. Asantiman ba eka sasa. Echron se despite the political callous no ni nyansa no ejina so eye dwuma se mahama no yenhwe se na osa be juri ko from nwura wo ho nyina o ma hukuru dan se on be siesie dan no enu na ye friend no government ba MPP ni onka dami on about unime me ba ha enye 1 year na 2 years ansa na ndisi abe win power
dabi
moma ye mfa no kra no mfa nto fom na MPP for no mo yawa mo di no eya doso na do tia konja so no o mo ntumi ankata ntia no ana aka kire se jania wo ye odami nne no MPP for say hense Mahama say you best stop yanya the state of emergency enya sa ena aka kire nne say state of emergency no ye enya no sa no uzi egbuei adenti na ye kasasa na do any doctor professor we na ye no minister for environment o ka kire say Frimpong Boatin e di report ba se party for na ye galamse obubo MPP for di e no say o ma ka kire say party hia sika MPP for anti MPP for anti wo krom ha inti se no mu di boni ko no sa na enfanko ba ne enwanwa odami eni say yen politicians binumu yen na ha oman se MPB ejina simpiesu eye campaign eno tumi ka kire ni supporters ni Ghana ni nyina ase o MPP die ye t-shirt ye fe na yenya ye t-shirt background be to abamaye. He was insulting the minds and sensibility of the people. Say, Mamu hu inyansan adipa any niye friend democracy. Kebi mami kebi. Ena se mi tuwa bana. Infaso ese mi nyano. Onu di ose ye t-shirt. Infaso inti awu tuwa bano. O kachre ni supporters ni nyina se. Ye t-shirt. Minya. We obi a wako school honorable Matiopoku Prempe on the kasa assembly obi a wako school inti bisa hu se o didi MPP for tema na o didi Ghana for ni nyina atem se ye the politics ayeye no t-shirt na ye priority na ye di vote enye hospital enye supa enye kwan enye school na t-shirt. These are the things into me say young politicians binimu yen na your minor problem inti ya study say who say nipa dodo a omu wo Ghana ni nyina no se bi kafrao they are illiterate inti no on bie illiterate nani ama na ehu no kre anana dwum ama na ehu no kre a ewo politics mo. But we shall set the records straight and reset this nation. Because eyahuahua say obi a osi 1-2 aba ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama da etumi jina camera no maka say onipa ya dia osayeyi. Yes, that is what we are talking about. And that is what we should pursue in the interest of this nation. Anunte ni MPP for any nyina no etiefo eyo yaw so ma lose power enu na eka mu
skin pain
nu na eka mu because niam bi wo ho a se bi kafra mami bisa nyansan be na eni afenyuma kitrim wa ko school wa yese wa ye business ufi se nyansan ni trim nyansan woni trim pa but niam a oka Sasem nu esindra nu wankasa o in that there o kasa and I say and one day catch afenyuma kin say obi sro 2028 bisa nu say obi na 2028 so nyankopon I'm a we are seeing in 2027 Odame. Yay. Onyankopon hatas ro. Wa ma 2027 Emba. Now the 2028 Look at this. You see, our brains must work. Our brains must even look. You cannot use even 1 hour. Edi huna obi. And so Nyankopon betumi agini tumi a odi share wonsan within 1 second. Obetumi agi. Now politician jina ho kasa ti se ochina ye ni dia. Ochina nya wudia. Nia ye kan say, let us do the right thing. Let us do the right thing. Having at the back of our mind that we have our children and we are preparing Ghana for our children and children's children. That should be at the back of our mind. And then we put in our zeal. So what betina kunjas one bob braya you are free wa. Afena dania da pacha. And I dani de mansu. And I dania timdidie. And they would like to follow anything that is bad. Hey, brother, me judgment are omuma bronye.
Charges no. If Uber NDC National Communication Bureau platform so they are saying that near judge no niema odi bonus buon omumpe. Say swana say swa.
No, on my examples binu.
Okay.
Omumpe. That tell the person say if you are kosha we ntina me bo charge. Men ko fa obi examples. No.
Yeah.
They were saying it.
Go judge in the car say 2023 the obi ban him so or remanding
yeah. So don't use that example.
And say court so the precedent.
President, but near can say one Ukraine wakoma example of we know some European countries.
Yeah.
They stop that. Nipa no ka say IGP kwasi apenyi.
Yes.
Use that. My brother, use that. There is no precedent.
Okay.
Use that say.
Okay, there's no precedent. Obi edidi IGP bi atem.
Yes.
Okay, so njina atem di no fa making a judgment.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't be giving some wild examples, sir. Yes, sakope book ka kese.
A court a judge for na lawyer for.
Abronye to me jina ho eka say Mahama no wanyem ni communication director bi yire. Yes, me wa video no wa me phone so. So use that. Do you get it right? One omuka say, and now we are the fine. Oma for mu ho adi enye sa. But don't forget say, look, obi betumi akwo odwan. Odwan ura onbisa no hwe. But ko na ko bo obi kosua. Do you get it right? As human being and communicator, uko kasa, let all these things be in your mind. Say, you may say something big, they may leave you. By the time they come, you may say something very small. Ebe you be one say, enu na edu be call Mariam. Black Maria, your friend with the
Black Maria, no.
Enu na edu be call Black Mariam. Now police for say your person protect you. That is what it is. So to me, as I move along, onami wan kasa say me card here nyamu catch and say okay, my withdraw.
Yes.
I don't have to be dragging
issues. Yes.
Inti meeting as I say, Mika Bibi Anya, catch me say I should withdraw and apologize to Ghanaians, and I will do because it is not in the interest of this nation. Say, remember Bettina Hanami chastise you big. My job is to make sure say Ghana move forward in the right direction.
Yes.
In there, say in Ura Ewo Street, Susana Hunu Miamia, I must come and say it. Now I buy on 200 more.
Yeah.
Because the more garbage we have, the likelihood of cholera coming into or attacking people.
Yes.
So we have to talk about it. And then you the boy about say you can't say my yes. Now when we say Ghana ni benya pomudin, Ghana ni obenya pomudin, and that is what we should be fighting for. Indian people for Mr. Mo ahu ya any lusa malusun. Mumani mbrafom and avenue maki wu nyanyame. Udi 2028 huna bi. Inti no hwe odi odi suban boni edi huna NDC for say hey samudi musaka we ya 2028 na uso beka say yeah NDC for yeah, we are ready. Edru so semiya yemi. Niye woman say, you see, this is why we are fighting for a clean judiciary.
Yeah.
Do you get tonight?
So that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The judge will sit in the throne without political color and judge the case as it is. Do you get it right?
I don't see Tokono no ana.
Tokono. Tokono nye judge. Or a judge or court.
So a Supreme Court judge.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Me dem or a chief justice.
That's also a judge.
Oh,
Supreme Court, yes.
Oh, Supreme Court.
Assembly. No,
empanel. Supreme Court.
By high profile cases.
Na onim se obi a judge kura. Answer na ebe you no case na edi you. E ho na say say ye Kofi ana ye amanu case be na edi ayi no. On say maka kira no pay say obi wo ho a obetumi akobu wodum obi mbisa no hwi.
Yeah.
But obi so wo ho a wakobu obi anka dia na echi no akotu. Enti don't say
anka dia ko banchi ndia keke.
Banchi ndia keke. What say? Na no what can you say wo? Na no me brothers here obi odwanyini abe we di banchi. And I watch you, Janine, but you said, I watch your body, and one good. Or the brace cannot teacher, but you said, I've been, I got crown ninjas as your branch here. I've had yourself.
I don't know what you are.
I didn't know what you say. That is the world in which. And yes, I could, I know.
Ojana bury me banchi.
Yes.
And a man kuno.
Man good machine. Me shave. We said I shave channel. I do something. That's my problem. Yes. And so, but bet you have as a big rock who's out join ASEM YIDIKA.
Yes.
Only part make us say accident. Such is world.
Okay.
Sane we are sitting here. So me now time bia. Me see onyankopon time bia on kanya me say. Niema edimi be ko bonimu no oma mi hunu ntem na mi yimi hu frem. And that is the way we must go and develop this country. It shouldn't be that oh me a politician me ya di bia oh obi antumi enya mi hwe obi antumi nya mi hwe obia metumi akotina TV su afra oma IGP say oye kwasi apenyi.
Hey,
come on, MPP for. Come on.
But near lawyers need because we need a civil suit. A ban is saying Black Maria needs police for baby. And a peculiar question I may be say obey the dear term ampa ya channel. Na police for baby ne na e can say.
Police for baby nanka no mo sisem ko chi no na sise.
Dabi Endra. All free court are remanding so be appeared next week Friday no. Police for pa.
Some artists say or so sike asylum or baby no cry.
No yes Monday no.
No so can.
Oh yeah.
So you need protection. So can someone tell us sike asylum?
So
political persecution and yes sir. Police has a job to protect that person because Abronya is a Ghanaian. He's a Ghanaian. He must be protected.
And uncountable police personnel.
And then, friend, almost Ghana police running Andrew 100,000. Right now, uncountable. Uncountable, you figure out to be Ghana for police for no figure. Uncountable, say, or that we do classrooms. Yes. What near that Jintra? Oh, cover kind of Moses. Yeah. Ubisa Frey headquarters or make your number. I could take 5,000 coins. Say a time. Say 5,000 coins. When we grab your man, do 500. Eh? Hey. Now I got to them to say that police for 500.
No, yeah, inside. OPANIN. We should police for now one managing a like body one.
No, it's a political figure. Some person protecting. Political figure. So they have bono rich in our chairman. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And also, Sasika Salem. Into police phone say. Ofri Ghana ya shre ni patitru sunte say mboni ho ban no na di wedding na ba
okay. Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashiama na yeni di nkomo no
osum afo anasumfo I don't know your humble servant.
Yes. You can say NDC Asempetre Sofono.
That's right. That's right.
Did in Komwa Bron issues na or say MPP for a skin pain.
Yes.
And on Mode Casa.
That is the fact.
She had the beer the Casebiesi.
That is a fact. Because look, during Galamsey time, Nanado time. Yen saying so a kind. Who can say Nanado a buying Ediesika Koto machine be a friend of gold catcher?
Yeah, gold catchers, yes.
Our man catcher says, I gold catcher and you since so.
Yes, Mekai Samuel Jinapo.
Ejina sa adwuma nanim
Samuel Jinapo enim rekuduka.
Yes.
Omo no mu leadi.
Inti goal catcher no wo he.
So omo so omo de ma committee minus no.
Inti ebam say the goal catcher fidi a man show nsay. Goal catcher machine no kodan he na show no asase.
And yem bisa mu a moti su say.
MPP for say some man boy ansa no ma ye de because we have even taken money to buy an equipment. Inti one mu na tina dem adwi say equipment we no e be ye dwuma ensa so. Yakoto buy no and answer no asase. Why no?
It is said the yes, the Jawa near the Asuao. The Jawa near the Asuao.
That's right.
Enti yan hwehwem na ehu say we mu adwempo mu nya into omgoto and anye adwuma. Na say prosecution bi be koso a na aka omegu.
Yes, enunti na NDC for enya His Excellency Mahama. They are our national chairman Ekasai.
Esedun Katia.
Yes, Honorable Asedu Nketi. Okay, say, ye kase ye stop where the no crown and me show.
State of emergency, no.
State of emergency is not the best option.
Oh,
yes, no, omukaye. And we susu majiatum. Why? Because Ushese sia and namwa abai we etu. First of all, or the crater by showing the processor, ye the best of Galamsey. Or say no license from the beginning. On some bambe jinu akra. One just asem no.
Yes.
Na ubeko district upesa uko tu Galamsey no. Uni nananumu atinasi. Any municipal chief executive. Kra se district bi wo ho a omugusu ye no. Obetumi afaswe the ayi municipal chief executive. So he started showing the roadmap. Ni MPP for anye. Ebinunu was starting. Okay. Then he moved ahead. Said no, we need the water guards.
Okay.
So after talking about, so this is bottom up approach. Ye free forman kasa nananum asasiura for municipal chief executive for ye the free for. And also, like I say, licensing offices no better district no more.
Okay.
Not Accra. That is one step. Then we move on to the water guard. One of no man my information say, Adienu Egusu Kosuwaha. That is number 2. Do you get it right? Then we move on. The next step ye call and say, now, say, in Krofonu Gusu ye Juma. The security agencies omuko grounds, but they should not bend the excavators. Ebinu bend kakra na Ghana for you nyina mi so dey say no. Don't bend the excavators. But amusuma reason nti amu bend ye. E je so amu dashboard ni bibi no. E ba say no man to efra control board. Inti no uko hwa you cannot even spark the machine say udi beko. Inti that is another step.
Okay.
Anye Jumanu. We move forward again. Identify the source of this. And only excavators are yema about 500 and something. Echi wo harbor. Say excavator no yema nko urem.
Okay.
Do you get it right? Say harbor na everybody.
Yeah.
It say your cost to say niewo kwaye mu miamia no ebe say. And say you can bring some
another
from
one.
That's right.
Okay.
So Bisa who say, is it not a step of stopping that?
That's sir and she share our Kenya MPP for some moye.
Omoye no say, would can say this excavators ayaka. Just excavate ya nti say bia kopie Ivory Coast near Sierra Leone near Liberia. Na uko aviation quarters ewo
Madina or
Ashaleboche area.
Ashaleboche Boche.
Oman fan go ho without protection. amanfo ankwa nkotutu niama ade no da ho sese adani baller. But we saying that we are still protecting the machines. Nipa wakra machine no di buy no. So see your man road contract le obebi a ombra beji na yemfa traka no emfa mbon ankyere nyansa mini away ankyere nyansa is it not different from what you are so it takes a process. So looking at this so no more I say no, the people who are living, because there are about 4 million Ghanaians who are living in the enclaves of Galamsey no near SSA yani say SSA say yempe livelihood activities program be more on betumi aye. So we refine the community money no and esa the ba say yen to me pamo 4 million at once mu benya mo anu aduane wo
nti e ba ne saying the time na mo opposition na mo gina sa aban no so den say on the only clear state of emergency no
because nanado aban say obia ni MPP ni bedie no kura omo sha se bu oman no omo di krono enimi ntie emfa ebu oman no amanfo adwuma agu a uka kire omo a omo ntie amanfo sika wo bank omo kofa omo bobu santi se bika fra ye Ghana fo nyina obi anko school. Look at these examples I'm giving you and as nipa na ono any time no ena wa ye mra se yen konkotu Galamsey e wo kwaye mu mini odami hwe sa nyama mi mawo. These are some of the reasons inti akodru mre bia akot yet to say bika fra nantwa ati priga. Do you get it right? Inti sa walking stick ukitao sikanyo ukao udan kranu fast top no because what was happening there no the reflection is in the balance sheet. Nanado balance sheet omundi jaye. The reflection is the what? Domestic debt exchange. The reflection is in the inflation. Inti Ghana ni baby say nanado buy with inflation di buye. Exchange rate would say sukun samu troka business asay among for sika or bank wako yi ya bobu zenti se bika fra yanko school da and as I say kwaye susu no asa akoye mra se yenko tu Galamsey wo kwaye anka enti hwa emaye from apamu. Look at this type of government or but to say afidie bia ana a shame bia ni break a failing free bipo so hoso so asayetro into obianse mumpe abambra mumpe. That was the reason why that aspect we have to call for what? A state of emergency. But I have expanded right now the processes are His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edia to hose mumma yemfanye say na yen stop livelihood activities. Then we look at the excavator seizures. Then we look at the water guards.
We better take how many days, weeks, months, or years, and send it to me arrival at the right place. I will say, okay, see how the Galamsey there. Yeah.
Odami. Senka literacy ejuma mi se omudi mami no. Say ye ejuma ye betumi stop unde. E just say enye saman enye ne obi na ekun na ye Galamsey. Eye Ghana ni a order sorry say mi sa akoye ade amra se mami nye. Into time no de inka meka tro sendra a stop. Because nipa dasani na atina fidie mu ako juri pylon ase. Enye nipa dasani. It is any nipa no so obesa kon ochina. Ubisa me time me say me nkono metu my time. So it is a process and it is good to have a process to look at the roadmap as to what the process is doing. Seizing over 1,000 excavators no is no mean job. And until a man for say in Kasese Crown Minister of Transport no one of my class excavators in the Ghana no omo for mu dimbra no mu ye hu so mu ye contractors any baby ayama mu contract no. So it is in a way of cabinet. The number one weapon in the battlefield is even to starve your opponent. And yes, sir. And you see that they will become weak. Another one way of stopping Galamsey, and he say you seize the equipment that they are using. Say someone you see pickers in shower. To me say so. And yes, sir. Me that was it. Me ni aba.
Minya. Oraya wasanita no aba. Yamana kwaba.
One watch.
What fire? Akwaba.
That also. Me hobanu emrabia ni ho.
Okay.
Friend me.
No more appointment date.
Appointment in here.
Okay.
Me work room office.
Office.
That is the procedure.
Okay.
Inti bombarding na bet.
Honorable Galamsey side no. Yeah, to everyone sana of fire was sanita no abem.
Yeah.
So obika say Galamsey fight and as a commentary by a media encounter no last Wednesday President Mahama Nanu you the buyer no. Or kase the president did not inspire hope and urgency in the fight against Galamsey. Ubeina no saying.
Send the panel penusia. And I want to move to Galamsey Susuno, Omum penusia.
Anti-president Omomutu Galamsey ya drink.
There be president Huni Padudua Eye Galamsey. Inti Ostopunundia, he has to feed them. Do you get you? Inti Ochromo Kwan Papa Omubefasu. So it is no more an abroad because my mouth processes.
Inti Obika say NDC abaya Dagana for on Galamsey fight Obekade. Sir,
the people are just looking for a state of emergency. And yes, sir.
They are not just looking for.
No,
that is what you said in opposition.
It is not. Man can't say Nanado Abanti na yeka sasem. Nanado Abanti say car OTB post or what break.
So
break
nothing. Mose Nanado because or can't or ye Galamsey nti non person.
Man can't say Nanado can.
And ya in opposition.
Yes.
Okujato can be.
Says Nanado ye Galamsey.
Yes, or say
Nanado
is a
Galamsey.
Yes, or so. No, they were basing their argument on Frimpong Boaten's report. Say presidency. Ye Galamsey ntina own to mean stop no. What ya say Okujato kai honorable Amabua esu kai. Ya bubu listen at nti nti eba ne say na momo ba ya
as a teacher no ode nyabotre as a teacher no.
Yes. Always a teacher.
Akoda bi ya di bia. Na tamfo no na adwene se nka ku akoda no twanity no that is what is in the mind of na tamfo nipa o ya de no twanity.
Okay, internet time now.
But a teacher must think through. And those are the instances of nipa o say wa inspire no ono ne pen kan say nka ebia Mahama kokora no na obia ho na ya twanity yakunu na tuo tatata state of emergency tracing. Until you are going to release military into our lands, shoot and kill, send MPP for Kayano. Until Sanipan or catch say is not inspiring. That person or ya won him.
That be way a journalist.
But don't forget that is the very person why Johnny from Maimu. Okasa or Johnny from Maimu. Echo South Africa.
Why?
The fourth state.
No.
No. Why ne kai?
Erastus Asaredonko.
Me whom baby are way susu kai. So what disappointing?
Yes. Manasseh Azuri.
That's right.
Also kind. But this one is what peace tintin you making here. We are beho.
Me catch say. Yate. Everybody must express his or her opinion.
Okay.
The state have to show the process. Say occur even UN says here, occur ye bisanu, ye mfano say bisanu question. You must show a process of solving the problem. And a makachiro niente a micro makachiro Nanado say you should declare a state of emergency because every sector of Nanado.
It's not the process, not the solve.
Because
this Galam stock. Galam stock.
And I'm a gold catcher. Some say this is a gold catcher no etisan.
Nina a process ni bi.
Missy etisan a duma. A duma. Yes, process number one. Number two. What is the impact of that process? And that is where the timing is coming in. Because soon to me, you are broken.
Because a Kofu Kase state are not Galamsey as say and sass in Yensuno. This time it has tripled. Into President Mahama need any option than to declare state of emergency on it.
Oh, it takes a government who want to solve problem. Do you get me?
Yeah.
All those who are saying they are right.
Okay.
Because Matisse Central Region cry or much water, Ghana water. They didn't supply them.
Konyakun Water Works.
Yes. So I cannot say it is a lie. It is something that is not good. And it is something that government must work on.
Not just declaring emergency.
Okay, all those who are saying they should tell me how we are going to declare state of emergency. How are we going to declare?
A bit suggested say anka those mining areas no. Yen declare ewo ho.
Ube declare to say so for na dia na odi beye. Omumbra be kire.
E say President Mahama kire.
O si de no be.
O si say de eco parliament. Na parliament etina so yes president sorry ya one no me declare no Ebeko parliament for ahwe. No more church or whatever they will have to. And sana, but also say mining areas no a panic a vast area. Kwafo mutiti won say declare and which beba. What you say? Intina President Mama say on to me declare.
Those who say Makacho say one of mukani nyinano. I agree with them.
Okay.
They are expressing their opinion.
Okay.
But as a former member of parliament, ya yemra bebre ya jina so your ho but enye djuma or ground. And until maybe say you declare state of emergency no. How is it going to be enforced? It's not just
say
making the law.
Okay, mate was saying so pass say betumi create declare enye djuma wa.
Enye djuma.
E form ho.
Enye djuma because it expands in a very wide area of Ghanaian land. So you must adopt a strategy, and it involves 4 million Ghanaians.
And the money way na den na mojina Akufo-Addo
statistics number. Akufo-Addo ye hwan onye osrobo for wadi boni e wa konja so onye no ankasa ho. Wadi boni ye pese kansa mu adenti na mpese mu ndware Akufo-Addo aban. Uti ha no exchange rate no affect you. E ya mamu boni. Uti ha nde ye di gold board aba.
Yes.
Once again, I for visa, and I go border, I say, Mahama Biso Muse. Into so many billions are foreigners be called, they say, MPP for Subano. One was a timer, Yedi Ibrahim, Yemanu, is it Boxside field?
Boxside.
Yes. Some people for Kasa, Yen Jimfrin is an India, but Yedi Ma China for the MPP for Nkasa. And no idea about that. What is MPP for Kasa? Into SSA, one man who do. And yes, sir, can or ya
announce say president be declare because I say gold no oka gold board asemi a gold board na say udi gold ubeton gold nko ade say fa gold board nsem because gold board enyom gold efi illegal miners wonti na muntumi declare na
oh sir honorable Sami Jemfi Emma time period Yedi be identify gold as from a good source.
Okay.
Now, sabe for fear. Nyedaku na odi beku mo nyina. Muko kakra.
Beku mo kakra.
Beku mo kakra. Obi ntumi ka tse ni kroma oti no be for ni ho. Na ba mu se na ye ntumi ntu abi.
Na Ghana be for ha.
Na ye tumi fro bi kweku bonsam no na wo oyede.
Oh so na
tumi ba TV so be kasa.
Ni di keke.
O se asofo kra ba ni nche beje nyankuma be nyankuma de kwa sori dem. Na be for ni Ghana.
Nti Sam Jemfi si den.
Say we taking time. Say one of muka say omo ye galamsey gold no. No. Galamsey gold you ye ntuntuni nipa no watu dada. Ye ntuntuni. Say ye gia ebi support ye currency no. Enye ye mfa ma Indian for.
And say no na amamu ntumi ntu esa ewo galamsey for so. Because they are helping.
It is coming down.
Galamsey.
It's really coming down.
Galamsey.
No, the gold. Well, near air costs say no. Give them the right. Odami, near udimi konuma minkanchira wo. Mining is not a bad thing.
Yes.
It is only the mindset any problem no. So that mindset, you can't use gun to shoot it, but you must teach. And nothing now mampenye catch say Australia for cry say mumbra na yen chremo se na ye betu go no papa yen se asase na se Ghana from rancheni baba wani nyina ako to gold papa say be ya before. Okay. That is all that we are talking about.
Okay.
Nti ye before no e se chremo kwampa so men se nsuo men se koko men se asase men fan drone guma amani nko ha obi na hrowa na mo frɛ no se nyina.
Yes.
So that is the right way. And no time catch say Ejuma Mahamadi Mami, enemy minister honorable Haruna no. Omuma mi ejuma passe, mimbra na mimbe kasa. Na education eye anamotobia eyi de se bi kafretie for kwasi afri utrim no di nyansa de ahye ho. Enu ni ejuma mi yo odami. Nti meko so ayesa.
Ewo ejuma no so.
Me ejuma no so pa chese wona akoye se no omudo so papa.
Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashiama ena yene di enkomo no obi asem se opposite mambo nti wa boma
na me acting executive director for complementary education agency formerly the non-formal education.
Oh okay.
Nti no wa say me nyama very non-formal pa. Nti no misra Me we juma ye.
Papa.
Me we juma ye pa.
God no for
education. Obi betumi ama obi abro. No say ye bo. Eye illiteracy. Say on to me nka no kore no.
Yeah, because say anwea man crofo so mo go so mo pass.
Eye illiteracy esa nkyere no say ye ma wo ade a say ya bro aka say ya bro. Do get you enya sa na mo ye adore na mo ka akoda wo insurance. Eno na efre no nyansa ba onye obi no munyi a no ma yi ade no afri wo uma na bro o say ye bo uma no fufu a o say ye anwea. So those are the job I have to do. Na me bo Nyankopon pa say ombwa mi na me ye no yie.
Honorable Wedjuma no so.
Esupa.
Wedjuma no so.
Who say gata ye ma okroma medjuma. Eh medjuma.
Education
medjuma. Esemi kasa na me nkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm. Eche say o how I be shega na fom no. Especially
systems mum na say putting in place to check all these things.
That system no na me was programs and 4 programs are SME for the whole country.
Okay.
Matching the whole country within 2.5 weeks.
Whoa.
Every region me koye. Inti mini e wo form. Enunti na me catch say me we dwuma ye pa. Bitumi hu abro say ye bo. Enya agro, e literacy.
All right. Ofaya.
OPANIN KWADWO ODAME.
Media encounter President John Dramani Mahama. Ade aye hwe pa ye Galamsey site because na raise so many eyebrows. Your take on the whole process as a media encounter na nkasa ansana ya ba specific Galamsey ni anu your the buy. The road is your front.
OPANIN Medas. I'm sure no production team. I'm sure honorable Ashama. You share acha papa.
Oh sir.
Ba me amempe hwehwanimu ana.
Ahochise kana sa I know say wo mpesa.
And all my friends are point no money na hardly. There's a gentleman in the NDC. Me say, Ubia, go and see him. Omu kaya sa afi di masuma ya me masi tam.
Na go and see him ya wadamfo. Menye dibra. Menchese be hwehwe me ansa. I have to call you.
I will not say that person is a friend.
Okay.
Me nim no keke but na me share no cripple like normal share some na what we da. And eventually I went to see him. He's a nice person.
Oh, okay.
I should say. But before I saw him cry, I had been there for more than 4 times. In fact, I remember I don't like that go and wait for somebody at the moment. You see, your money part position. I am your swire who could go as if to say, your money position.
Why?
We are the bottom. It doesn't make sense. I'm very reluctant going to certain offices. And fees ordinarily no member how to say honorable honorable don't worry I'll visit. When I visit it's about education.
Yes.
And like you said say you will be a bro but can say a boy no. Said you know politics. I say so who upon you can say in 30. Also
so who upon check can say you nentwie.
Okay.
Yes.
But interesting nipa na o catch no. No education no.
Oh yes. And so they be and I say also any problem no.
But wona utie no a wo ma wa koye. Just like say politics you so say you share that specific areas. Ni yakofa ho boys. Say monkoye we. Nipa na wo kofa wo no ne man ne
enka ho because akotia by election kragro mu free sankware no ho anwan ba e kra yin ipakuma.
But because the person no and yes, when him said yes, one coin a bonny. Name money of him and church, you ye and children and say, Massa, I didn't know coin. Catch a man or back country was on fire the banning count on the moon. And
I be a sky the more muntina.
And unti when in education, a bear diama
honorable
because of poverty.
Yes.
Oh, here and a mamma for coach to
it's true.
So many things are happening because of poverty. No man. And yeah, easy, and yeah, you make it to a crowd. Now, yeah, but some so with the media encounter, I must commend the president. Say, on to no course on yes, media encounters. In fact, it will bring out, and I said, to bring out to us, the commentators, the flaws of the government and the positives of the government, and say, a basi criticize here, or munjin to me and criticize no, in a very constructive manner.
Oh, yeah,
questions are for beside and then the responses on one side the other two. Me when I was asked, say what was I expecting regarding media encounter? I said media for the performance of this government, I am satisfied. And the only thing I needed was directions. Where are we going from here? On the negatives that we all see, especially Galamsey. And on now, very unfortunate. Say what I was suspecting regarding Galamsey, Mebo Anjoso. And I want to believe, say, the majority of the people in this country are Mebo Anjoso. And that is not good. But I know, say, the government is a listening government. The president is a listening president. I want to believe that the as individual commentators, any social commentators, any civil society organizations, all can obeti na supem na odi aye de fata say Galamsey no ye be sanitize hono. Now I want to put it across, say there's no propaganda and your friend is saying how do we use this word in politics? Damage control.
Okay.
Be any hope. Ye be yet to asset where said the response Ramahama on some aspect of the Galamsey. No. There's no damage control you can do to avert it.
Need some more kind won't to me and young be because Galamsey no
some aspect of
so be polish no
to me. Because on the honorable class to me say state of emergency na for can or G2 na they are expressing their opinion. Yeah, you know, you try can be. At the time His Excellency John Mahama in opposition, I can't say there was the need for a state of emergency to be declared. Maybe try can be said it was imminent.
Yes.
In fact, we went to the extent of saying that Nanado was a beneficiary to Galamsey. Almost a lot of NDC members said it. Said Nanado was a beneficiary, and I still believe that he was. In my opinion, I perceive. Let me use the word properly. I perceive that he was a beneficiary. Otherwise, a number of kaya for Galamsey who any day na appointees moka in fact last minute you make Jenfu Abeka wo studio or Peace FM say and my mbua opposition no na emomu no say to abani wi an yempe ne pomasi bre nyina no they were uncalled for words that were coming from appointees. The party yes carry no man. That gave Ghanaians, civil society organizations in particular, that effort to drum home, say, there was the need for change of government. Now, yes, sanitizes Galamsey side. Because my friend is saying, OPANIN KWADWO ODAME. I can for your baby say, if you are wrong, I will say, it's your dream. Now, let's look at it this way. Western North. And even before Nanado, Abaya Beguno. And I said, Obefia Benson. I can't say good, but Obefia Bemono. Now, videos, NDC opposition members at the time had gone to sites a whole road.
Yes.
Actually, in videos showing how devastating the situation was.
I'm quite a press conference crowd.
Exactly. And we supported it. And so I cannot come and sit here and now say Danima no say the name is supporting because party that everybody claims I have a soft spot for. And I won't do that. Fact of the matter, I say the state of emergency now we are not saying say declare it across the board. We are saying specific areas, sir. You who say a whole or minor say.
Because I cry into Galamsey wa.
Opani, mami can be bench. If you're young, who I will say if you're young, can't be see ourselves. Western North, before Nanado's administration went out of power, we saw individuals, farmers, cocoa farmers, Omokase. Cocoa no afe ahina minya. Enti me ton omunfa to Galamsey no mama miska. Obi mo so Western North, especially where I come from. Me hu se nkrofo ekura sikan pa abura afe na ebe fefe no. No move twagu say be twagu. And I don't want to mean yahwe. Galamsey na no an all those videos are there. The hu cocoa afe na eso abapa and also no move twagu. They were daring the government.
Yeah.
Hey, Nasi Yabedum Pempenso thinking say this administration will save us. Nasi Obama response say definitely you must be any. I'm saying, and I'm referring back to the Tiawyonko who say Triadium. The Galamsey that is going on, the water bodies that are being destroyed, they are not in chain homes.
Yes.
They are not in the houses of the ministers in Accra.
Until
they feel that they are safe. The people who are close to the rivers that are dying, that you claim that they are about 4 million, and so you will not declare state of emergency now, and that you are using certain means. By the time we na yari awama akọ omumu no.
And until na me be so honorable say, it be take how many days, weeks, months, or years, and sana you to me. I can tell you
months asem or years asem you can probably even decades. But I say a journey with 1,000 miles begins with a step.
Yes.
Enti me Western of ho. Ansuo no da ye nchen pe. Aya pollutu no. Ye wo ha
bia na say
tanone other area. Ye wo ha na previous administration mu. Amafo twa video kire yen. Adwene.
Yeah.
That is nsuo mu nam. Almost because of diversion of the river. Almost see how much see adwene say gu nsuo na wo na da che yen bi adi no. Egu hot is sebe ya to anwea egu baabi. And omo and you cannot pick them and go and eat because they have already been poisoned. And omo asesa so omo koton those who are naive on beton so also they are going to digest or ingest poison into their bodies for future. Hiroshima bomb you are 2 years no 1940 something. As we speak, the repercussion, the effect is still there.
Yeah.
And he said, in Sona that Western North, Eastern region, Ashanti region, and the car kwano ni real kwana ya ye. Anko for A2 who say it is not emergency situation for you to declare state of emergency. I disagree. Na young train Emma Galamsey no medu chain homes. Emedu parliament. Yet hani ya kan say na nadu fie ye to go do ho. Yet the cameras ecosystem ho.
Yeah.
Ebe dispute here. The opposition then NDC came back to say that look, baby I'm the cameras in Kwen. Ye tuya mo kana mkwen na nyeho na ye different the other house. We were here when we all said it said Oche ni bathroom was in feature ye to go na mabedru ho. Untumi nka hwe as an environmentalist. The ecoso no meaning a bon. We have seen towns and villages being destroyed by galamseyers. We see them when we are traveling along our roads. We see the roads that government has used taxpayers' money to construct. Galamsey, railway, and if this does not call for state of emergency, as you said it, and we supported you, what else? Let me bring your mind to something. The government of the day, and I support them 100% of the 10 of events, the governance that they've put in place. When they were being laughed at, as His Excellency John Mahama said in Rechi, about Nkukwa Kitinkiti. Nkukwa Kitinkiti, no, it is going to be spread across the country.
So, Akobebia.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, we say, Ora John Mahama was a farmer.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We say, when they're training,
by your crowd, but trouble, crowd, but shocking.
Exactly. Until Omapen, who train ma Galamsey, no. Abedru baby a wo ye wafuo no na wo de sa nsuo ni bia wota wafuo no wo twa bre me ye dia na
mama mponche nso anom bi.
That's the question I'm asking. Number 2, ngwo nketenkete na ye no it will spread across the country.
Yes.
And me ye here the most deprived areas, say Western North, Eastern region, etc. across the country, even Northern region. Nsuo be na de be mankoko no aduane be na de be ma mo nti wo think how you think that you will not be affected. And Kokwan Kitinkiti Konum Nsuo pollutu, and they would ingest those cyanide and all the metals from the river into their system. Now, who ni pa uba bedia? On say nantwie pompo.
Yeah, nantwie pompo.
Wouldn't say you swine fever.
Okay.
Any whatever. As mpreko kra to mechi wo mu yakun mu nyina to agu.
Yeah.
And kokwa to mechi wo mu nyina na yakun to agu.
Sapa pepe.
Because wodia so don't forget, say the situation is dire. It needs urgent action. Otherwise, Nkukwa Kitinkiti no feed ye be momo. Nsuo mbenum. Enduro na de be momo coccidiosis ne sa no ma nsuo no. Ye di nsuo de fra. Anye bi ye be ka say farmers no Nkukwa no omo to pure water. Pure water no kura pa wo twen fi asase na se no. The water table has already been polluted.
Yes. The timidity.
The situation at hand, you know. Menuya, am I offend the agro? When you talk about livelihood, God in can't say too. But we are saying do it responsibly. And of course, there's a responsible mind, you know. And about we education. But in educating people, no, it is eminent again to still declare the state of emergency in areas that are so devastated regarding galamsey.
Until we shall then prevent President Mahama so be declared state of emergency. No?
You see, there have been several occasions when people sat on many platforms and said Nana Addo was a beneficiary. I've just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Me and Nambo studio had no big car. I remember very well. Said my Jerry named free. Right. This NPP need be called baby. No, cancer. The government of the day is a beneficiary of the galamsey. And nunti na one person be declared state of emergency now. What should we say? Me try okasa fidie so ha Thursday. I can say I am averse. It means that me wofu and I say me so. So Mahama describe IGP task force. They said any little officer gets up and go and wear helmet.
Yes.
And then your friend is saying a jacket and says he's a commander. Hey, I said my shimmy. I shimmy kase na.
Say Yamin say my IGP President John Dramani Mahama any Muntaka Mubarak interior minister say draw sa task force na mo kutia galamsey na.
It is exactly what has been done. It is exactly what has been done. Sabi, I am not condemning Yami because court to need Nasen Council will do for. If a Yoko invitation or whatever it is,
Attorney General Chokoma Yoko
if somebody in your administration has been accused of being a galamseya, and that same person comes to issue an ultimatum, I mean, what are we doing to ourselves? Can you? Why are we countenancing these things? Or be a Mwankasa government more accusing say or a galamseya. Then that same person dares you and issues you ultimatum to, as it were, stop what you are doing that will benefit the whole nation. Now I'm pampas mojai.
And there will be Yamin or powers are.
I'm not the America. Say who
am I?
Say coincidence so. Say you can't interpret it as we speak. But it was after, no matter how you look at it, it was after his ultimatum. And now you withdraw
IGP,
special task force. I'm Kofu Bojuma. Or more to me, I excavators. Emman sabi omo mo nkrasia ade ne affect o kuafo no omo age omo to maka say ya gi mu number ye be frem so obinya be chef forest no mu a ye be frem. It was one of the reasons me bufu Erastus Asaredonko said another man award no gi ye nipa no what to no so sas awantie. Now Oma award, you should have refused it. That is what an integrity means. Refuse it.
Yeah, man award didn't say why ye adhere say or just say consistency a womb or body run den it's ya galamsey.
I still the best Erastus could have done. That would have marked his integrity to the highest ever. To refuse a presidential award and state your reasons why you refused it. And guy. But still, he has done everything he can to, as it were, drum home the fact that galamsey is destroying this country. Now, they are armed. We are leaving them in the bushes. A time will come, OPANIN KWADWO ODAME, they will arm themselves and come and block the Kumasi-Accra highway. They will arm themselves and block any major road leading to where they are. And when you who say, Nkrafo say, no koyeje. Look, these are terrorists in the making. They are mercenaries in the making. And you see, the whole of West Africa, they are looking for maybe a way mre. And Ghana happens to be one of the safe havens, but unfortunately, in a certain situation, negative safe haven. Because do no go forest, no go yensu so mo say no. Do no foreigners. And they move binwa foreigners. Aided by our locals. And he was no foreigner or boat he doesn't care. And he said, so. Now you can say, oh, we have to exhaust the two-third majority. Now who told you said the two-third majority will stay forever? And who told you, sir, by your tenure of office, no, to tell majority you can exhaust everything. It means that the state of emergency will never be declared. So we are drumming it home that we supported him then, and we still are calling on him to institute what he promised regarding the state of emergency. There's no qualms about it. There's no need to play around it.
Sisi, you said the last resort.
It is not. It should be the first resort. The first resort to deter everybody from those areas. Odame,
Enti odi aneba na enkwesi agate se na honorable Ashama kese it declare state of emergency. Na san ye adwuma wo e form ho no mo a what will be the next alternative?
A form ho no answer they be declare state of emergency. No. President Duterte of the Philippines is the former president. The promise that he gave to the people, so obe two drug dealers, he made sure he set up a squad. They killed his own ministers. Men can say two drug dealers as Philippines. But to a larger extent, his legacy still is standing. Say, omodi kwabone so atoto cars akese Ferrari ni Lamborghini ni sa no manoma lani omunyina app no ma caterpillar yi.
I saw that video.
You see, you must hold the horn the bull by the horn. Yama kukudro. Sa 4 million na okano. They are destroying the life of the millions left in this country.
Say 30.8 Ukraine 4 million.
In the 4 million, you want them to destroy the rest of us. And the 4 million na okano. Ukumu 300 is omunyina bedwane. Ukumu 300 is ya omunyina bedwane.
And so say usu approach no. Shoot and kill no.
Kill these people. Hey, look, Odame.
Fire.
You see these people, they are like say uwo ufi. No map on bundi tuyo ni se kan ba so.
And so we are kromfo.
Yes, that is what it is. That is what it is. Wo nature na ya preserve basis and purpose. So wo say no. Ya nkase nkotu. Ye ni ye keke no so se mempre mese no. Nti ye se kromfo aba ofie. Na se be odi tuya si wo so. Waje wo no manyina wo se repu. Wo se akun uma ana se bi kropo obekun so aka.
And so we adwuma nkrofo so here to earn as meet.
You see, adwuma bonne, look, I have most media for no can be. Let us all have one voice. I didn't say on minor. It is all of us our duty to prompt the president. Say, we supported you when you said that. Until now, find the measures. You know, say parliament. Into my parliament and transit. No one can say they will not do it. Now you share. So almost sit, almost abeka because you see, nkrofo omo baby almost you no. They feel the pinch.
And say Ekufuado eye bi na omulusu all the mining areas.
It doesn't matter. Because of politics, it does not matter. It's a sacrifice. Politics is one of the biggest expensive ventures, whether monetary or losing power. And for me, I will never spit on the floor and use my tongue to lick it back. Fact of the matter remains fact.
There's a one to so from now.
Let me sound there be state of emergency. Here partner the American be among tiasie. Sanka ministers here mu parliament
na ye tua.
You will see the need, say, it is time. And I'm telling you, in the next decade, 2 decades, if we don't man up to do what is the needful, they will come close to the cities. They can even shut down our military system. This is a threat to national security, for God's sake. And yes, once you are creating jobs alongside, so that they can, enter and do get some livelihood, Yet,
which one first?
You must do it in tandem.
Concurrent. Hey.
Yes.
No, my business sir.
I didn't. Nkukon kitikiti. Ani enyan kitikiti mpoche kitikiti. Confirm kitikiti. Omodi sika aba no. Na obi mu nso a omo sa ade na opam wa beda na obaka se o ma we benya sika. That must it take money to do these things?
So who be alternate a can say you may be a mom. Now was so sounds what they are self gum.
The alternative livelihood that you're creating, most of them are private and government participation. I buy a TCI inviting for some more. And once investor confidence abba no more bomb more BMB in human. Now was what years in Europe. And like I said here on Thursday, the death of those 8 gallant men should provoke not just the government, but it should provoke the president enough to deal decisively with this gallant.
Nesanke hokra ke so free safe. Abra helicopter no kwatehwe ye no. Send senti.
What were they going to do? No, and yes,
omokolanche
responsible
mining.
And young one and omoko.
Yes.
Omo ankwase omoko kochikoto. Omoko say, young man who yes, son, yes, yes, son, your forest yes, son. Enti ye ko launchi bibi I make us a feno. Fagudie ni tu ewo kwampaso. And omoko wuye. Sankana ye responsible mining dada. Yen say forest. And come to Sana Mono.
Dabio.
Enti omampani ya paucho. Every single person in this country now, including the MPP, they are confident in your administration.
So what you may choose?
Yes.
Okay.
Not only that, but your governance star, Obia Ejitum. Shadra the Oko launch away in say cho enti. People know that yes, they all promise you away. Now they didn't about so I'll promise you one person obey. Which is even more graver.
And also AI. That was his promise to
we are waiting for all those. We are waiting
on one kind emergency, state of emergency.
What are you talking about? Didn't His Excellency the sitting president in opposition say there was the need for the government of the then government to declare state of emergency? Yeah,
and the main manti. Yes.
But NDC Abankai.
And
NDC in opposition.
Yes, opposition. I can give you the list.
So let's assume.
And they now
okay, so
cabinet ministers.
Okay, so whatever they said, because they were part and parcel of NDC, it means that they spoke for NDC.
Yes.
So let me, to be honest with you, like you're saying, President Mahama said, declare state of emergency. But your party members said it. At the time they said it, did he come out to say the otherwise?
No.
It means he concurred. Right? And interestingly, one of the sector ministers who said there was the need for state of emergency to declare is now the sector minister of
Emmanuel Kofi Amabua. Yes.
And what are we talking about? It's the government.
The
backstop on the president himself.
Ebia me minister, obia my friend minister, or can then that's the same way in opposition. Mafano, but the back stops with me. Until onunu tumbesha me say President Mahama make opposition say the then Akufo-Addo government only declare state of emergency. Also about declare.
And I make sure say.
What you say? President Mahama they also the AI.
And maybe so say. Moka declare state of emergency no. President Wanya Kwanya Bia during his campaign to say the state of emergency that my people are talking about now. It is possible, but at least we must go about it this way.
Oh, and you put there or call Pram. Sam George. So Sam George organized a demonstration because President Akufo-Addo stop galamsey now. Onyakonya ne Sam Jata George ekojina Pram campaign so. No because oni power to stop galamsey. President so tisono na sade so be stop. Na so no ba obehwe kwan bia so the best stop galamsey. Be use AI.
Then probably the president can be exonerated from this particular state of emergency. But
yes.
Once it is your party, the back stops.
And I hope I saw benefited from those commenting.
Exactly. The party benefited. A only a two aba is a man. He cannot. I mean, say obeying no free. The party spoke. They campaigned on those matters.
And this is also undeclared wedding.
And I hear calling on him to declare. Because you see, for how long can we wait for this livelihood system to be put in place? Now, yes, you know the whole training. And at the same time, the machinery that are fighting galamsey has been withdrawn. If indeed you do not agree, as the president, you could have ordered the IGP to send them back. But they have all agreed.
And saying
that it was NIMO's responsibility to take care of that. But Massa, NIMO's reformation, security agencies are more. So into Omoka, a security apparatus need be a year more juma. And they are not doing it in the interest that they are extorting monies, as people came to allege. They were doing legitimate work. Excavators videos are there for us to, as it were, adduce the evidence. As you say, free ho.
Abroye has been remanded again to 19th September. So Barry appear court. The arrest, the remand, another remand. MPP commentaries or ma efahun. Your take.
First of all, let me tell you, sir. 99.9% of NPP, both big and small, they are so angry with Abronye. He deserves it.
Okay.
I am telling you on authority. But and now, of course, they should court the public sympathy. Mama MPP. I could do some pempers. Or can be.
Abronye count.
Yes.
Pambafu.
Yes.
Bono regional chairman of the MPP.
Yes. And the way MPP, where MPP will end, and I'm crying for say, oh, yeah, what you tell me?
Then you no say, or the video be able to just say, Abra, omo pointing your hunu as deputy IGP in charge of operations. Omo meeting muno no catch Henry Kote, the then interior minister. Say, wo. Interior Minister Henry Kote wona ba me yakọ opposition ni senti say wo de yo hunu ababa ye deputy IGP wa recommend na ma Kufuor so appoint no nti yo no mom na oye party ni ye na afi yo hunu abaye eyi a IGP a so obesa na egu no so
oh sir sir I'm disappointed sir because of that one sending IGP so
no me say enunti na say one ne ya adwen den ompe yehunu asem deda nti wabaye IGP kwa je say
nti wabaye IGP dinatem
wa say asem no kra
nti dinatem Opanye Kwadwo, I'm telling you again, I'm repeating myself, the NPP where they are today and where they will be going, dodo ejina sa nkrofo say mo so NPP ni mo.
Okay.
And Abronye cannot be excluded. I can assure you, probably in my mind, I perceive somebody told you boom say Abronye akoye we na yepena. After you marking, I can perceive him. I can picture him saying, "Say, me to be baby, akwei in some of the better year. And paying for no more people do not san omuka. See it here, baby. Look at this guy. They have no other option than to follow you. You were asking about security, police for baby.
Yeah, police for baby. No court.
Yes, politicians or women. Yes, sooner you buy you do a big court. I don't more invade. There was the need for the police to put in place the proper measures. The reason why they are not keeping him at the police custody, sorry, almost cells.
Police cells, no,
is the fact that they don't want to be, overburdened or be overwhelmed with any crowd invading there. National security, wars, it is for security.
Now, boy, you get your way, and you too much of a police omukogu osan.
Or you kitwa man chairman of a whole region. Or you kitwa
kitwa asin say eden ya na boy betumi aye obedwane anaso obekun obi ana obeye den.
There be said the honorable Johnson said dunkati aka say na nado kan say ye de nkwasiafo na petumi. In his administration no nkrofo a ode won petumi no. Nke so obu omu nyina so omu ye nkwasiafo. Na sabe kwasiya ni biya so ne hu hia ma ni po yusu no. Enti omu di na chi no. Omu wo ho for being there sick. Odame.
Ofaya.
Say what do one be president so. Share the regular callers and testers. Munkaila Ofake, Abrewa ne Efomo, Mr. Kote mo. Mr. Kote is one person. Only NDC side. So Osha says so kasa breo.
No hitiba.
No hitiba.
And a pay croy.
No kasabeka o shitiba. No shitiba.
Yeah.
What is says microphone obi akanchira yemfa na se meme ye nanado. What is say obi akanchira me say ya se ne cha no utri no hwinim wo hu fin. What dwene wo form. What is say any of the regular callers and serial callers. Ano omukropo amoshe baabi a yehu omo. Most of the regular callers and testers no ye nim omo. Obi wakra wo nim so ye panyin na no say akola. Until say obehia no. Me say yiyase NPP ni bi ne ba yiyase communicator. Na me share ye friend say ofake. Na me nim no da. Ono no hu me nim no. He ansa na ye be friends yetumi ye exchange numbers yetumi test. Even from there no me share ne bi. Right? And even those people they are hiding behind the scene. They have never insulted anybody raw like what this man, Abronye, keeps doing. You pick a president. Now what did that term say sabe ne hu fin? You pick IGP. What can the same thing you pick a pastor? What can the same thing no? Hey, on my way. OPANIN KWADWO ODAME.
Ofaya.
My main chira bibi. We are sitting on NEAT FM discussing this topic.
Yeah.
Because it your young who see it
dream.
Sanka. Almost a banner within a bahano.
Yeah.
Nice gentleman.
Yeah.
Who exudes your character. Sanko so kasafidie no so for the sake of social media and podcast. No ko kan someone abronye kan ye ni kire Father Dixon. Anka adwuma ma de anka obese ya. Anka wo ba na che se wo butubutu fom. E che pa na wo de ba. Meboa. Ana sanko bi tena ba bi ma menyi wo ba ni mfrim. The abronye kan ye. Sanka na ye Father Dixon or refer to ana owura despite. Anka will not make it a topical discussion here kropo. Anka sanka ye be ya. By this time you twem. But because it is politics no. Ye guso ka. Obi mu papa in benye into ye feel say it is normal.
I say we chire.
Exactly. Nanke ye di gu Father Dixon na say owura despite so. And na say wo a woti hwe e na obi tena baabi no gu hu fi say di wo sa atem no. Anka woti wo dem obabi say
temper na my.
No matter where Abronye has reached today as we speak. In terms of sika when you send education, IGP in the last born, Abronye cannot compare himself to that lady. The last born crowd, the last born. Neither can he compare himself to any of microphone or do matter Mahamaba. Mahamaba no matter what usika who Abronye when you can never in your lifetime reach any of them in life achievement. Duncan Williams, microphone watch aba. Nyame fi anas asorum won krofa watwe ba party mu endu one just say minute kra endu and sabe yama the unborn generation and the current Gen Z emesua sa suade we say would the camera see wo so because you want to create content nti na wo bedi obi atem serious and say attempt say insinuations raw insult
direct
now say me punish no. Hey, papa. This guy should be punished. Now answer as deterrent. Obi biara o yesa. And this guy can say. Kumase. Almost constituency youth organizer can be.
Yeah.
That's one uncle. What did I say? Don't get you say. Okay, say they do not condone and connive with what the boy said. Every NDC person.
So they know say kunkume.
And now one can be that. Obi opere fra bearer enne
bese Abronye wankasa wankasa obekumo bi anase yenkumo bi
de okan nsem okan ye no e chance wo community kura nsem na onu wankasa di nkrofo ni me ya chiche nkrofo o memu ha ana meboa enti you see say etua yonko a say etua duam this is it wudi Muhammad me akra ana me se afem wudi IGP atem wudi osofu pon atem. You are not stating the fact as to the reasons in here wouldn't atem. Reasons now, woman, they are so flawed. It doesn't even make sense. Now what do you be papatem? Obi kunu raw sir. Into more share more content no more like no. No more say chale views no pa nyagro. No so akofa camera ni be dey no. No those who to the boss who yi obi we din atem nti we be hu no na aye across the board afa de na atem de dia be the norm in the country sa na hwehwe no ana we must start now.
Okay,
whether said you're a political witch hunt or whatever it is, no, we must punish this guy to the letter.
Yo, so me da say wo fa ya asani tano na wo tenika no. Honorable MPP a can say flag bearership race. O assessment so far the way we be out to man omuhui. Then what say can camp ba camp Ebra Champon engineer Obreje Japan any Dr. Bra Champon. Who favorite in why?
Oh, me domunina.
Oh, but Edia, you expect one to lead.
Oh no, thank you, MPP. I say me expect one make go to Abamano. But I say them domunina. Munina Ghana for because no, I grow mudini na ankasano. I quite say whether ni bucket abuto ho. See.
Who is so good na two
enye because ya catch them people for say mamu mpre mu ho se mu ba power mo siesie party no mo si o ye pe flag bearer
ala sia party na say
me see o mo si ye pe flag bearer in term January ye pe flag bearer ko hin ye mo pe flag bearer e ko hin million people before co debate and omukache say adiba ko a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ye omu feni say Oma wana on you more campaign posts ye local boys so to say and no MPP for and to me anye
local boys in here for
say Ghana for omuni Mahama nam eye campaign ni na ye nam one kofa brochure for some big post. Do you get it right? Because MPP people saw that during their one eka when you
na doctor answer one
me mambo bia de before omuka
and yeah ba say na doctorship na ye papa anka
e na make say omuka no man bi so question bia itinu there is a problem that must be solved. How can we move forward with the grassroots and here omu pentem e just say afenuma can catch from say 2020 I drew Huawei. So they don't want to what? To build the party from the grassroots. Do you get it right? But their interest is to build and train another monster government, not human beings. So, because Abayan fan says in the likelihood event say MPP are winning. Now, she processor
unlikely or likely?
Unlikely event. I know that maker.
Yes.
Look at the process. They are just ushering Ghanaians into another monster den. So Ghana for Mudo MPP catch up say, hey, no. Munja na ye almost say Debbie. Into Sandy Pam inside the
Numo.
Enuma edi enimu nyina no omo so fo adibone so nti media anya ne mi do omo omo fo adibone a the process that does not take care of their own grassroots na yen chromo enu nti na no pe me ka chro say the most dangerous human being any near work school but while impacting the knowledge on the followers of his nti he continues to pollute their mind o chromo say nhu abura kase ye buo e dua fufu kase ya nwea. That is what they are doing.
So mu why no lead partner bema NDC aye mmere amamu
omu miensa ni nyina
omu num what na way mienu asi nchen
ya say one David omu Bra Champo ni Baumbia ni Kennedy Ajepo mi former chairman indi doctor
say you
educhum also any
Kobraje Japan
you see mini Kobraje Japan mini was kakakrabia fakudi they no for bo bra aba ebia no agenda bi wo mu say if you are flag bearer no ebia munya some diplomatic passport no mudi na ye ni omuni amabi. Other than that you should be able to assess your position now say be dia dey ko ni kika ko dey enye yenti mamenjai.
Into what advice and bad advice coverage upon so
yes,
mom wasting time.
I like him. He should just rest somewhere. Now one of
and I you.
I says the same. Obi says it.
Since you are down, a campaign did they do delegates.
There is no problem. Media, I'm giving my small boys advice. I just say sika a free in chan. I'm sure unyanu bia za na wawu. In this will be a bon buy. The time that you need money most is your aging timer.
Now say you do chum so a doctor.
Onim nepa obubo mu di ni na. Me Daniel Kwesi Ashama me wade a mu bia wi ni am de be.
No me che say ono so entinase. Say na wo expect say.
So no dey bia offering minister in chair entino ice no wo ne ho. Ice no wo ne ho ntino. Opese kire. Na over abrochire ba no say the American school ba no. Waka say ko fa flag bearer position. Me wa parliament no wo bumba no post.
Yeah.
Wanka. Say ice aba ne ho.
Deputy Minister.
Catch on say ice no be say
Minister.
Catch on say ice no be na new. Ice e be tumi anani ntemara say we are no bopa e be na ntem. But one problem too is that MPP people are not focusing on leadership. They are focusing on who has more bank account. And that is bad. MPP ni flag bearer candidate ebitumi aka say ma bob brassen we say kami wo no ni bi. Is that what you're looking for?
You say discuss on the Bobra.
Minia. Okay, enye nukra. Me winning me election by election. I didn't spend money. Though I came by election. Yeah. My predecessor so resting. I didn't spend. And at time I may lose so. I've studied anew. I didn't waste money. No.
Ese usika kan wan fa nko. Matinaso.
That me yenye metumi aye enye se matinaso. E wo bank kakra na nado na ebe she no. Nka midi ma mu krasa nka ye. Nanado ya. I na be she me say.
Ade haircut na buy na.
Inflation no ba o loan from bank inflation ba interest no ko. Bank on fra oni no akonkommo. Amudo muti machine no nkasa bo interest. Intinu. Esika odi ko uji ese u ye edwuma di akochan. Edwuma no susu agu. Inti sika no ma. Inti ne wo bank no. Na bank no every month no pay we enumre onum sida kego so. So these are some of the things. Politics of today. Politics. MPP4. You should learn from your mistakes. Because historically, muna lose for the first time. Yeah. No, mudi 1 million. Musi Mahama losing 1 million in 2016. In the Baumia, Okra was lost of 1.7 million.
Baumia sa kanai pe. I say I can't pay.
And I think to another, the old Kumasi catcher and say, one catcher say Baumian owning politics. I just say election piano, you start from ground zero. And I say I can't. Now say I can't. And then this thing, as I say, and they say I will need that.
I say and this Yamahama nebeba. Yamahama nebeba.
Party no na ebe for
chairman. But Mahama onya 57 no.
Yeni a 240 committee no catcher say. Opeso bu man to the extent say. Obi bia obe contest say president no obe win. That is what it was. Enu na oye. Enu na oye. Ena obi a wabu manu amo man say no. Or say I can nine pay. So who is who? At the end of the day, can say you winning my catcher say what we are going to use to campaign in 2028 is good governance.
Okay.
And we are moving on it. Now the time as at this time. Now they ma bust oil storage and sell 5 million liters. Now cash for it. Omu di krono ni amamo bonish asesa e chigana for akoshe to say prison 8 years. Sa nipa no si osaba. Inti sa mitumi ye ko from market. Ema santimai. Mitumi ye Pokwasi road. Mitumi ye Kaswa.
So mu ye keye ti ase mu lusu 2016.
Na se Ghana for me say catch say Ashantini na eka say mantu aba ma Mahamada. Mantu aba ma NDC da. Na nipa ya dia osayeye. It is a one who say adifu fraction. And that is the education we must continue to give.
Education no.
Education
Asem Petrus of for.
Very dear Yagusu.
Ofaya. MPP.
Na catcher of fire. Near what can you na yajatu.
About what I'm saying. Okay.
And everybody must express opinion. na nyem so me catch no ni say uka state of emergency so so uka say there is another process so you see it is
process
not about
no pa say just say no
on
you resource
biasa so believe in two-way approach one
bottom up
yes ntino ye nam so I have agreed with him because say me chroma because me dem me chroma say me kwa make me sanso no ono bi okọ ne chroma ontumi sanso no
okay
I agree with him but let us use double edge approach now we say okay or can so say the community are there no yes so prevalent yes stop I agree do you get it right now the any prevalent so no yes so 4 million nipa no ho there no be didi so job stopping now e move forward but galamsey essential there my jatum say enye
okay
e twan there nka mepe
okay offer ya it will be MPP for flag bearership race
say MPP flag bearership race me say until further notice me nka ho asem I'm not going to comment on it. I have my punchlines, I have my campaign message, and I have my thoughts about their flag bearership contest of the 5 people. Every single one of them. I am almost done with my little research. My form. So me tisi me say yeah. Ombe say my research and so ampa. I don't want to comment now, and I will not comment.
Okay.
Rather, no. Mecca said the issue about the top-down approach now. One person criticizes now the incumbent, so almost criticizes I feel say because I know they feel say they've done one thing for a long time and they are getting a particular result. So let us change and see.
Okay.
Until let us see the results that will come from
after
top to bottom approach.
All right.
But unfortunately, they themselves are coming on radio and TV saying, it is not called top to bottom approach. Okay. I wish them well.
All right. And
I don't know shame on foreigner shame. No way,
Mauli. DJ Mauli. Dabi.
Hey. Papa.
And the Kokun Kruma so there because the Chibanami.
Sir, most papa.
Oh. And then a minute Mauli was say fine boys are
now they are a fucking boy.
All right. I had a humanity.
We drop another unima besa joefo unima gu one side shoulder one side shoulder one side shoulder one side shoulder it's a Benjamin number and I remember we email me petru mutanka me no me pe details me nya womanizer na so me pe females putumu banza send me videos
aha na yedi dwumani na esie
Aisha too, Salama too, Obili me checking me, Adami too, Rakia too, Memuna too. One side, shoulder, one side, shoulder, one side, shoulder, one side,
ebusuafo a omuwo azokoi New Town wo peki se omo de yawe bon kai se omo maame Madam Rosebud Yawa adete ne yenu ye be ye no wo peki it's a 26th of September ya Friday be week and ye be the day mami wo impam wo peki ni fie wo Azokoi New Town anopa 8 30 pepepe na ne memenda no 27th no aye memorial service amano na almost say adofo ene ebusuafo yina mombra peki 26th of this month is a Friday year bay week na mumbe jamu na omunsie omumame Sunday Thanksgiving service no nso bekoso ewo Azokwe Old Town at Global Church eno ye 9 a.m. anopa pepepe na yewie eye no enti ebusuafo to nsafre adofo se mumbra mbejam na omuina enye eye no na ye kama